We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they can send us to the morgue. We are the ones who are scared to walk out the door. We are the ones who don't know what we're dying for. I know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck now. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No. Get off his fucking neck. Love that makes you know. He can't fucking breathe. Love that makes you know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck now. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more.
Hello, everybody. Happy holidays. Last mixing show before New Year's, so I figured, yeah, cocktails and mocktails. I've got mine mixed up. Dave went really deep into paint on this one, which is kind of funny I said that because he is dealing with paint as well. So how you doing, Dave?
Good. So I came up with 4 recipes. I mixed up 3. I didn't get the 4th because I was busy today, but they're good. They're really good.
They look
For a
good.
guy that doesn't drink, they're pretty good.
Oh, Mallory's
Has-
got one here I got to grab for after the show, too. Okay.
Hey, take me to see.
Of course, it took me off that. All right. So I hope everybody is having a good year. We're going to have a good start to next year, I hope, as well. I don't have the stream up for tomorrow night, but there will be a stream tomorrow night. It'll go through. I'll try to make it through all 3 of the U.S. time zones, as well as getting a little earlier for different areas as well, so that we can, for the New Year's, so no one has to spend New Year's Eve alone. Because that can be a really tough time of year.
And don't worry, we're ready and prepared to pull a Dave. We've got thin vegetable crackers. We've got 3 different flavor cheese spread thingies. We've got shrimp and cocktail sauce. We've got orange chicken.
Yeah, and one of the ones is a Merlot, so I mean, I guess that'll probably want to be in mine anyway, because I don't see you really getting down to Merlot cheese.
I wasn't done because we also have cheese.
must have cheese.
I would like to try the Merlot
Yep.
one,
Yeah.
but I said the only one out of there that I really, really liked is the smoked Gouda, so I'm hoping you'll like let me have most of that one. I like the port wine one okay, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, we saw those the other day. I said, you know what? We haven't had that in a long time. Why not?
And
Crackers and cheese.
dude, he made me pick through so many packages so he could find the perfectly veined Marlowe one because he wanted a lot of that wine flavor. And there was some that only had a little speckling of color, and then there was some that were really freaking pretty. I had
Yeah,
to pick through a bunch of
you
packages to
see?
find the right
You
one.
see? Hey, when you want flavor, you got to go for the best place of flavor. You don't go in. You're not going to go and buy TPA honey if you can get VSO or
But
even Wonder
cats don't
Flavors.
like flavors.
So who's here tonight? We got Dave Lloyd is here nice and early. Dusty Country Roads here early. Happy birthday. Whose birthday was it, Dave?
Rusty woke up.
Oh, Frosty woke up. Which we just watched some of yesterday, which is funny. I got Mallory Gates. Echo Dub. Dusty Country Road. Take Me to Sea. And I think that's it for chat at the moment. But yeah, we got some. Everybody in chat has made a recipe, which is actually going to be yum. I like this. We got a good recipe night. We got a few to go over. I've got to try mine. I don't know. I kind of had to take liberties with this one to try and make it because some of the flavorings don't exist in vape. So I'm trying to see if I can make it with what we have, and it's an attempt at a Mai Tai. So we'll see how that turns out. It tastes good off the knuckle, but doesn't taste like a Mai Tai. So I don't know how it's going to vape. But I hope everybody's doing well. I mean, seriously, I don't know what to do without this family. So we'll start right away. We'll start here with a Sassy But Classy by Echo Dub. I already like this. It's Blackcurrant Ribes from FA at 0.5. Gin FA at 0.5. Gin and Tonic from Flavor Monks at 1. I don't have that one. I wish I did.
Hey, Tim,
Yep.
when you're done, your mic is a bit hot.
Is it? I can change it. I can fix that instantly. Okay. Gin Tonic Flavor Monks at 1. Grapefruit from Wonder Flavors at 2. Marshmallow from FA at 0.5. Russian Vodka VTA at 1. Saskatoon Berries from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Very few people even know what that is unless you're near Canada. So, Super Sweet from
Every
Cabra
time you say that
0.6.
flavor.
Hopefully that's better. Let me know if that's good. Because it was quiet the other day, so I was trying to fix that. So I did turn it up some, but if I turned it up too much, yeah. I have to get my sweet spot back. Because we had feedback the other day, and I had to try and adjust it, and it screwed all the settings up. But yeah, that... okay, so this drink was made out of gin and berries. Went with Saskatoon berries and blackcurrant. They're similar enough to pair well, but each has its own character. Yeah, it does. Brighten the berries. I went for Wonder Flavors grapefruit, a wonderful juicy flavor that has enough punch to play along with the other two berries. Sorry. Gin consistent Flavor Monks and Flavor Art. VTA vodka is just there to help. Yep, good beat your alcohol note. This recipe needs sweet to, so go high percentage wise. Edit. Added flavor art marshmallow to help toning down the sharpness notes of the gin. I did notice that because it changed while I was getting these recipes ready. I noticed that you did, it went away and came back. So I actually got the updated one. I did pay attention. Yeah, sharp notes. That could be really sharp without it because that's got some kick to it. The gin has some kick to it. Grapefruit has some kick to it. Even those Saskatoon berries have a little bit of bright kick to them. So it's better now. That's good. And that's off the shake, so it's probably going to be even better if you spend a little time letting it steep.
That was about
Hey,
the
Rocky.
mic, Tim. He said that way back. That was about the mic. The mic was better. Your sound.
Oh. I
Hi,
thought
Rocky.
Oh, it was his recipe, so. Hey, Rocky. Rocky's got a
Okay,
few
but
in here, too.
I got one. I got sick of mixing after last show, so I was just like, throw it away.
That's because the last show you mixed so much you can't remember it.
I meant the last mixing show, not the vodka show, and I only did 32
Hey, wait a minute,
shots.
wait a minute. Vodka's show was still a mixing show.
Okay, but the best tasting one I did was seriously that chocolate mousse with that premium raspberry. 8 drops of the raspberry, 10 drops of the chocolate with like 5 drops of super sweet, and it was
It always tastes better when you're still coherent enough to taste it.
well. That was why that's the one I mixed first because that's the one I remember. I also mixed that last. I remember that.
Yeah, if anyone wants to see Lady Liberty completely tanked, go check out Benny's vodka show from the E-Liquid Mixing Show on Wednesday yesterday.
Ooh,
This last Wednesday.
ooh. I remembered something else from the show because I remembered that I mixed the guava, plum, and pineapple VSO for a drink. Because I almost recreated that for this, except I used passion fruit instead of plum.
Inspiration from something strange. Got it. So we have Mutter's Milk by Take Me to Sea. And it's Clouded Cream SSA at 1. Coffee Liqueur VTA at 2.5. French Vanilla Thick, Wonder Flavors at 1. Glamour Chocolate Mullenberry at 2.5. Irish Cream FA at 1.5. Milkshake from Cap at 1.5. Mint Cream from Chef's Flavor. No, Super Concentrate. It's not Chef's, is it? CSC.
Chef Super
It
Concentrate.
is Chef's.
No?
It is Chef's. Yeah, Chef's Super Concentrate. At 1. Super Sweet from Cap at 1. Vanilla Gelato Italian. Wonder Flavors at 2.5. And Whipped Cream SSA at 1. A lot of nice creams in here.
Yeah.
Suggested steep time 4 days. Oh. Okay. Don't look at the picture if you don't want to get cravings. So, mocktail cocktail recipe for today and Mutter's Milk. So we have a thoroughly decadent minty mudslide milkshake here. I've seen the Bailey's Mint Irish Cream being sold, so it is a thing. A basic mudslide with White Russian and Bailey's ice cream, chocolate syrup, creme de coco. Wouldn't hurt to add mint. This mix came out pretty good on the first try without any tweaking. A little of every flavor comes through. Irish cream, whiskey, coffee, chocolate, peppermint, and vanilla and creams make a delicious milkshake.
Hey, Swaggy.
Hey, Swaggy. Test on MVP 5 at 50. Chroma Z at 33. Nord 2 at 23 watts. Restricted direct lung. Muddy Waters Hoochie Coochie Man. Yes. 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 Oh, God, that looks so good. Dave, would you drink that?
Oh, yeah.
You're lactose intolerant. You'd still drink it, wouldn't you?
Don't matter.
That
Okay,
looks
Rocky,
delicious.
yes, I agree with you 1,000%. Coffee liqueur by the liter.
That's such a good flavor. Oh, I didn't-
2, that looks freaking fantastic, and I want one. And 3, that made me remember we bought that creme de menthe flavoring, like a mixer
we
thing.
did- yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got that so we could actually make some shamrock shakes when it comes time.
Well, I was just thinking that would taste pretty good in a coffee.
I got it for shamrock shake time though. That's coming up soon.
So go get some vanilla ice cream. We'll make shamrock shakes right now. I don't care.
Just can't wait. No patience at all. None.
You have known me for over 9 years. When have I ever shown any patience?
I can't come
Yeah,
up with. I can't
it's
come
long
up
and
with.
hard about it. You know the answer is never. I'm not a patient person. I don't like to wait. Hi, Swaggy.
Yeah, it's way too soon for shamrocks. I think so too, Swaggy.
It
As
is
much as
never.
I love
Listen.
them.
It is never too early for shamrock shakes. It is never too early for pumpkin. And if anybody says otherwise, well, that's my opinion.
It's now too late for pumpkin. Oh, look
It's
at that
never
kitty.
too late for pumpkin.
That reminds me of the bunny yesterday.
Oh my God. So Tim got some of the Chester's popcorn, like the little popcorn cheese thing.
The ones
Whatever.
that dissolve in your mouth instantaneously almost. Yeah.
Basically a cheese ball. He went to open the bag, just barely touched it. Ash
Yeah,
was like right
Addie.
there on his lap.
Yeah, she was going
Hi,
nuts over it.
Eddie. And like he's like, fine, I hope you're not gonna like it. Offered her one. He goes, oh shit. And I'm like, Tim, are you fucking stupid? She eats my popcorn with the cheese flavor on it, and she likes Cheetos, and you didn't think she was gonna like that? Seriously? She loved it. I had to distract her with treats so he could eat some.
Got aged apple bourbon by Mallory Gates. Apple cider
Ooh.
VSO at 2.5. Apple raw VSO at 0.56. Bourbon VSO at 2.75 and oak barrel VSO at 2. I like that. That oak barrel actually works really nicely. I used that in a recipe the other day to replace the. It was a different kind of wood, but it worked out great. Cooling just a feeling of a few ice cubes. I wanted a simple aged oak barrel apple bourbon taste drink. So Mallory's here, isn't she? Did we see Mallory yet? I want to know how that turned out. I like that apple cider though.
Are you gonna send me some, Rocky?
Chocolate covered peanut butter balls today. Oh, ooh.
I'm totally kidding though, dude, because now I sound like Duchess.
I mean, chocolate covered peanut butter balls. So basically, kind of a Buckeye. Dave, your thoughts on Buckeyes, by the way?
My wife made them the other day. I have a fridge full of them. And she also
jealous.
She also did maraschino cherries dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, I saw that look.
We're heading up to Canada. And Rocky pulls a me. I'll send you the recipe. I love it. And Dusty, congratulations on placing your first swaggy order, but I don't know if necessarily I would have worded it that way in this chat. You're lucky that some of the people that are usually here aren't here because they would have run with that one for sure. Throwing that one out there.
Yeah, I had the website up. How long have I had the website now? Since June, I think. I got the website up and running. And I hadn't gotten any messages on there, and I didn't checked. And I didn't realize I started getting a couple messages here now during the holiday season. So I apologize. It took a little time to get back to a couple people because I had never used that email yet and checked the messages. And they were going to my spam folder to remind me on my other. So I fixed that. It's not going in spam anymore. So I'll see that from now on. And I'll check it more often. It is nice. It's a nice feature that I have on there. I like that. So if anyone has any questions and stuff they can ask, they need to get in contact with someone else, I can try and give them in the right direction, stuff like that. So we got Peppermint Patty Martini by Rocky Tooney. Now that sounds good. Chocolate from FA at 2. Cocoa from FA at 0.5. Cream Flavora at 1. For some reason I think that Rocky really likes that flavor. That's like second to milk and honey to him. Irish Cream FA at 1.5. Peppermint Flavora at 0.5. Russian Vodka VTA at 2. And Super Sweetened Cap at half. Now they got to do something to make sure that we don't lose that, because you know that is like the alcohol base of most alcoholic flavorings. It really is. VTA, without VTA, I don't think anything will quite taste the same. Hello, cocktail vape connoisseurs and merry mixologists. Are you ready to jingle your way into the world of festive libations? Get into the holiday spirit with this tasty candy cane martini recipe. Ooh, look at that. Look at that rim. Ooh. Look at that rim job right there. Look at Rocky's rim job right there. Isn't that nice?
Tim.
This peppermint martini recipe is a symphony of peppermint vodka, a melody of Irish cream liqueur, and a harmonious hint of creme de cacao liquor, and a dash of light cream to smooth it all out. You got yourself a cocktail that's smoother than Santa's sleigh ride. Aw. He's already got, yep.
Do you have everything to make this?
I don't know if I have the chocolate from FA.
Hmm.
Actually, I do have the chocolate from FA. It's saying I don't have the peppermint from Flavora. Wow. I don't think I do. If I do, oh wait a minute, don't we have a bunch of Flavoras that haven't been entered yet? I think we do. It could be in there. If it's available at Bull City, I got it because I got all of them.
Because I really want that.
Look at that, Rocky. Rim job.
Yes,
Exactly.
Swaggy, he said rim job. Oh my God.
Well, that's what it's called when you rim the edge of the glass. It's a rim job on the glass. That's what it is. Don't like it? Then talk to the person that came up with the idea. Wasn't me. Even worse is Rocky's next name here. Jolly Charlie's Funland Punch. Jolly Charlie's. That sounds almost dirty for some reason. I'm not really sure what it means yet, but we'll figure it out. Apple Raz Flavora at 1. Blue Raz Flavora at 1.5. Candy Roll Flavora at 0.5. Citrus Soda Flavora at 1. Sour Apple Flavora at 1. And Sweetness Flavora at 1. Funland, have fun with it and vape this classic drink infused mocktail with a colorful, juicy twist. The Jolly Charlie is a fun, simple Jolly Rancher inspired drink vape that tastes like candy. So basically, it's, what's that? Tipsy Bartender does a lot of these type of things. Yeah, that
Oh,
just
that looks really good too.
does. I mean, that's nice and sweet. That would be up your alley, and with the blue raspberry, I bet you would really like that flavor, that mix. That I am missing something, am I?
Hey, Steve-O.
No, I have the sour apple. That actually is the sour apple I do have. So that one we can actually make. That's one of the ones I did specifically order, because Rocky's used it a few times. Unfortunately, it's not in the ELR list yet. I've got to catch up on them, but I just haven't any real time. Jesus, Dusty.
Oh my Lord. Steve would like to send a link for a private recipe to someone to share.
Okay. Just trying to think of the best place to send.
Happy New Year, Ian.
Hey,
Happy New Year, Ian.
Happy New Year. It is, yeah, it's almost like, it's hard to believe it's going to be 2024. It's weird, because this is a leap year this year. It feels like it's been forever since we had a leap year, but yet the time has went so fast. But the last time we had a leap year was one of the worst years we've had in our lives.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That was a year we did not care to revisit. We didn't want an extra day that year.
Yeah, we'll leave that one to you, Swag. Rocky, just give Steve a wrench. Good point. Just give him a wrench. Then he can drop his recipes if he wants. Everybody else has a wrench. Come on.
I was wondering if I could even do it. It wasn't.
We're all trying to get in. Is it wet on the floor or something? Oh. Oh. Does it smell a lot?
There we go, Steve. You should be able to post it now. But we have vanilla eggnog. Here we go. 23. Finally. Let's see how this one. This is the one you must have been talking
You're
about.
so pushy.
What?
You.
I'm not pushy. Rocky does good with eggnogs. He's had the only one I really liked. Eggnog Flavora at 0.25. Hollandaise cream, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Ice cream, MSSA at 2. Super sweet cap at 0.69. And vanilla cream extra Wonder Flavors at 2. So you used a different vanilla than I did. And that there. I used the Hollandaise in mine too when I tried it. Vanilla eggnog from Hood, which is one of my favorite eggnogs.
Oh,
just
that's
nice.
another story.
That's another what?
story.
Oh yeah. So the main reason for going out shopping.
Okay. We went to Market Basket. They had tons of eggnog, but we're like, we'll just wait and get it at Walmart because it's like 50 cents cheaper. Whatever. Get all the way to Walmart after all the other shopping. They were completely fucking out of eggnog. And we were not going back to Market Basket.
Market Basket had a bin heaped full of half gallons laying on their side because it was too tall to stack in the thing. Thinking, oh man, Walmart's gonna have it if they have that much here. No, Walmart didn't have it. And by the time we finished with Walmart, we weren't going back out to go to the store because we'd had it. Walmart was bad. Really, really bad. Really bad.
And I mean, I asked, I said, do you want to just grab it? Or you're like, no, we'll get it at Walmart. And I said, we're going to Walmart? You're like, yeah, so we'll just get it there.
I had to get
Like,
windshield wiper
okay.
blades. I had to get new windshield wiper blades for the new because I got the new windshield and I hadn't replaced them yet. So, yeah. So I went and got
And
new
I did
wipers.
say, okay, but what if they're out? Oh, it'll be fine if they have this.
They have this much here. They should have it there. I did say that. Yes, that was my fault. So beware. Don't ever think that some other store might have it. When it comes to 50 cents, it's probably better that I didn't have it.
And you watch when we go shopping this coming week, it'll probably be gone.
Oh, vanilla. See, they had both types at Market Basket. They didn't have any eggnogs at all, Rocky. At Walmart, there were empty shelves everywhere. There would have been eggnog. Apparently, they had a run on it. It's funny how the stores can be in one same town, but one will be completely wiped out and the other one not touched.
Okay, that's not true. They did actually have. Oh no, that was
No.
Market Basket.
No, they didn't. They didn't have any. I looked. I was willing to grab a third, the crappy ass brand at that point. There was nothing. All they had was that creamer, the eggnog creamer thing. That weird.
It wasn't even eggnog creamer. It was oatmeal cookie.
Oh, that's right. It was oatmeal cookie. You pointed out. Yep. Yeah. It's terrible. Sacrilege, Rocky.
Yeah. Anyways, you're
Eggnog creamer,
okay.
I would have been like, okay, we're going to get it because then at least we got eggnog flavor.
Eggnog packed with sugar, so
It
you're
is.
okay.
That's what I was saying. It's better for me. Probably I didn't get it. Maybe it was a sign.
Here's your sign.
Yeah, I haven't bought eggnog in probably 15 years, if not longer, just because there's so much sugar in it.
It is. It's full of sugar. Yeah, it's funny Dave saying that because you eat a lot of sugar still.
Oh, I do, but I mean, there's a limit too. I mean, when it's like more sugar per glass than a can of soda, you know.
Speaking of right here, Steele's recipe, just talking about fizzy pineapple. Fizzy sherbet, VTA at 2. Fresh pineapple from Cap at 3. Lemon lime soda from Wonder Flavors at 1.75. Lemonade Flavora at 2. Lemonade LA at 2. Pineapple Inaware at 2.5. And Super Sweet from Cap at 0.75. That does look yummy. This recipe is private. It's
Hold up.
private.
Okay. Let them go in.
It's private. So, no, that actually looks really good. It looks nice and refreshing. Lemonade LA, don't shy away from that. I mean, I know that there may be reasons to literally not like LA for what they've said in the past, but don't short yourself on a good flavor for nothing. It doesn't make sense to. That is
I
actually
love
a
that cream cheese icing.
yeah, and that lemonade from LA was actually really good. And now we're into Dave's stuff.
Go, Dad. Go, Dad.
Honey rum shot. Sorry.
Oh, wait for it to pop up. Okay. So heat flavor at 0.5, honey raw VSO at 0.25, honey acacia medicine flower at 0.25, Jamaican rum DX TPA at 6, rum VSO at 0.5, sugar cane Wonder Flavors at 0.5, sugar cane VTA at 1. This one I haven't mixed yet because things got pretty crazy around here today. But I made 3 other recipes, which I did mix, and we'll go over those in a little bit. But this one sounds like it's going to be good.
It does. It really does. I don't know that honey acai. I'm not sure how it
I
doesn't.
don't know how to pronounce it either. Acacia, acacia, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that medicine flower right there. That's the only thing I'm missing too, because that sounds good. I like the idea of a honey rum shot. That sounds really good.
And you know what? It's funny because we've talked a lot about using flavors we don't normally use. There's one, plus the Jamaican rum, plus I can't remember one of the sugar canes I've never used.
I just ordered a new sugar cane or raw
From who?
sugar. The flavor jungle one.
Okay.
Caribbean Xmas cocktail. Yum.
Okay. Bourbon aged cream wonder flavors at 1.25. Coconut rum wonder flavors at 3. Cream fresh panna fresca flavor art at 1. Jamaican rum TPA at 4. Super sweet cap at 1. Sweet coconut flavor at 1. Tahitian vanilla cream wonder flavors at 2. Vanilla ice cream liquid barn at 5. And vanilla Tahiti flavor art at 1.
That vanilla Tahiti, that's actually one that doesn't get used often enough. That's a good flavor.
No, and that's another one that we should be using more often.
It's a good one. It is a good flavor,
Yeah.
and it's something we do. So many vanillas, it's so easy to overlook some.
Now I haven't vaped this yet, but on the off the knuckle, it tastes. I could drink this. It tastes that good.
Oh, sin sugarloaf pineapple. I have a 60 of it on my desk right here. I love sugarloaf pineapple.
Hi, Sin.
That is one of my favorite pineapples. Period.
And Echo Dub, I'm assuming that's the link to the recipe you're talking about. He said he had a spice rum cola if you want to go over that.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it in just a second. When we go through Dave's here quick, and I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
Okay, overproof rum and pineapple juice. Allspice VSO at 0.25 to spice it up a bit. Heat Flavora 0.5 to give it some heat. Jamaican rum TPA at 6. Pineapple Inawera at 3. Russian vodka VTA at 6. Sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2. And super sweet at 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be Larry approved.
I hope so, because he is the benchmark for all good recipes. So
The Russian vodka at 6. That looks like a Larry recipe right there. It really, truly does. 100%.
I haven't vaped it, but off the knuckle, it's another one I could drink. It tastes so good. We'll see how it vapes.
So it's just a spiced rum with pineapple. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. And then I think this is the last one by Dave.
No, I have one more. The coffee.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. This is the last one.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So now this one I'm actually vaping, and I was really surprised at how good this is. Coffee liqueur VTA at 3, espresso coffee Inawera at 1.5, orange cream wonder flavors at 4, orange cream TPA at 6, super sweet cap at 1, and whipped cream SSA at 4. This is really good. Really good.
That
I'm
coffee
surprised.
liqueur is so good.
I am surprised at how good this is. I advise people to mix it and let me know what they think.
Well, that's the fun part about the orange creams. A lot of times they'll taste aspirin by themselves. But when you put them in a mix, sometimes it goes away.
No, it tastes good. Really tastes good.
Before I go further, I'm grabbing this one from Echo Dub so I don't lose it. This coffee. Yeah, I think it's just Echo Dubs and then ours left, hon. And then Echo Dub has a spiced rum with cola. Okay, this sounds good. Caramel FA at 1. No one thinks about that, but yeah, for a good cola recipe, a lot of times adding a little caramel to smooth it out and sweeten it up a little bit is perfect. Cola USA Pleasure from FA at 3. Golden Syrup VTA at 1. All I can think of is the golden syrup. Who was it? Paul kept on drinking that in his vodka. Mandarin from FA at 2. Rum Raw VSO at 0.6. Rum Jamaican Special FA at 1. And Sugar Daddy Cinnamon from Rick's at 1. Recipe is adapted from another one here. Actually, we're going to look at that too, quick.
Take Me to the Sea. Flavora Heat is basically the opposite of, let's say, WSO WS-23 as a coolant.
Yeah.
It's actually it feels like a hot drink. Like it gives you heat.
Yeah, it's the polar opposite, which is weird when you think about it. You can't feel heat or cold differently. You use the same receptors, but somehow you can taste it differently. Look it up. How did that turn out? That spice rum of cola, that caramel, and I like the idea of the caramel with it. It's gonna smooth out that nicely. And then Lady Liberty's recipe.
Okay. Are you putting it up?
It's up.
Why is it like that?
Because it's not like the other.
Because I went to edit it and then I changed my mind. All right, so I did my New Year's date is fruity. So I did coconut rum, Wonder Flavors at 2, guava VSO at 4, passion fruit Wonder Flavors at 2, pineapple VSO at 4, and super sweet Perlum only at a half because I didn't want this to be like super, sweet.
That's
And then I
unusual.
put It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere by Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett in there. I haven't vaped it yet because I'm not willing to give up any of my Addies right now for it because everything I have tastes really freaking good. So I will try it at some point. But off the knuckle, you know when you go to a gay bar and they have like those super bright pink fruity cocktails? That's what this tastes like to me.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta get
I
Dave's
don't
face.
think wait a minute. I don't think anyone's putting up their hand for this one.
I was waiting for Dave to say something. I knew
Okay,
I saw
well-
Dave's face. It's like, yeah, he's gonna say something.
When I visited my real dad in Florida when I was 18, he took me to my first drag club, and yeah, everybody was drinking these like soup, and of course, Dad let me have a sip, and
Rocky's like,
embarrassed the fuck out of me with this big boob drag queen like come wrap her tits around the back of my head and like reach around, fucking play with my nose. I freaked the fuck out, and I had to leave. I don't like being touched by strangers, so yeah, that was really freaky.
That'll do it.
But yeah,
that'll do it. I think that would freak out any of us too, right, Dave?
Hey,
no, I don't know.
Have
I
you
have no idea.
Tim, have you
Dad
ever been
says-
to? You ever been to Key
Oh.
West?
Nope.
Okay. When you go to Key West, there's one end and the other end of Duval Street. That's the main, pardon the pun, main drag. Okay. At one end is Jimmy Buffett's club. At the other end is the drag queens hanging off the balcony. So if you're ever down there, go check it out. It's something to see.
I've seen drag queens before. It's not. I mean, that's fine. It's just I don't know how I'd react to one walking up behind me and doing what you did. You nope. I'm okay. Nope.
I
I'm
was 18 years old. I was not the outgoing, outspoken person that I am now. 20 years ago, I was actually quite reserved and shy.
good. She says she's reserved. When that Indian guy gave her a hug that day.
Dude, if we weren't in a public store, I would have punched him in the throat.
Just for a hug.
I don't like being touched by strangers, but at 18, when I was like super shy and reserved, for my dad to call me out as being the first time I was there and having this man come wrap his tits around my head, no.
Is that a mech mod in your pocket? He says.
Obviously, I wasn't vaping back then.
No, I didn't, Addy. What would that have cost me? Buying drinks for the whole place or something?
Yeah, probably. All right, so I made a Mai Tai question mark because this is actually a couple things I changed to try and give me the Mocktail cocktail experience here. Almond custard Wonder Flavors is one of them. That's to replace one of the ingredients I'll go over in a second. And at 1%, Back Bar Bitters is for another one at 0.4 from Flavora. And then the rest of it is actually just part of the recipe. Light Rum VTA at 2, Lime Wedge Flavora at 0.25, Rum VSO at 1.5 because it does require light and dark rum. And then Super Sweet Pearl I'm at a half. And Yeah, I made that. Nice picture to go with it. And right there's the recipe's up here, but here's the recipe. We're going over it. We're going to look at it real quickly. And you see they use this, the orange curacao, I think is how it's pronounced. I don't know, something like that. Whatever. That there is why I use the, that would be the reason why I use the back bar bitters instead, because it's a liqueur made from orange peels. And then this orgate, almost looks like orgrate, but they put the R on the wrong side. That's actually the more current version is made with almonds, so I used an almond custard instead because I couldn't really come up with a better way to do it. I'm vaping right now. It's tasty. I don't know about it being a Mai Tai though, so I would say not necessarily Mai Tai. Curacao. Yeah. It's tasty. It definitely tastes like some kind of mixed drink. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I did. It's Miatai. Dyslexia. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Mallory told you to use amaretto.
I thought about using amaretto, but I didn't want it to. I wanted. It was supposed to be a creamy almond, so I was like, let's try the almond custard, see how it works. And that is what is coming through, like a little forward, is that almond.
Miatai could be fun too. And if it's a question mark about whether it's a Mai Tai, there you go. It's not a Mai Tai, it's a Miatai.
There's a really cool bar in Key, I think it was Key Largo. What was the name?
It's nice. I actually like it. I'm not sure about a Mai Tai though. It's nice. Yeah, I use VTA. Everybody's been using VTA because VTA they have the best alcohols. They can't go away. We have to figure out a way. If they do decide to play it quits, we need a petition to fight for them.
So Rocky,
go ahead.
sorry. That bar in Key Largo, it's called Alabama Jack's. If you're ever down there, check it out. I think it's still there.
It's me, Mario.
Rocky's got another one.
Hey, I was gonna say that.
Go ahead. The big Kahlua. The big Kahlua. Coffee liqueur, VTA, 6%. Like I said, you can't go without them. That is a beautiful flavor. Creamy Milky Undertones 101 at 0.8. Got Creme Fraiche from FA at 0.8. Milk from FA at 1.6. Milk and Honey Flavora, classic Rocky tuning, at 0.8. Russian Vodka from VTA at 0.75 and Super Sweet Cap at 0.28. Yeah, what are we going to do if VTA does call it quits? We're screwed. And there you go. There you go. You got your picture. Feeling adventurous, looking for something fun and different? This Boozy Kahlua White Russian recipe takes only a minute to mix with a short 3 days to steep. You'll be vaping a creamy classic cocktail in no time.
It's just the dude.
It's the dude.
I fucking love that movie.
It is a good movie. It's a weird feel good movie. That's what it is. And please check out some of the links for what Eddie's puts out there. There's many of them. Some of them are for mental health issues if you're having any issues or need help. Some of them are for vaping, and some are just harm reduction in general or just positives. Addie, thank you. No. There's some good recipes though tonight. I didn't see any. It's always something that's like out of. It's like that'd be for someone else. I could vape every single one of these tonight and be happy with them.
Yeah, take me to the sea. I love the Keys. It's a complete different vibe than the mainland of Florida.
That's where my cousins spent a lot of time earlier this year, down there because they lost power quite a few times. They got hit pretty hard with some of these storms that came in.
Yeah, they're barely above sea level, right?
Yeah.
Echo Dub, I don't think there are enough thanks to give to Addie for his advocacy work.
Not when
Addie is a legend.
you got to consider too. He's been doing this for the community as best he can since basically the community existed. This isn't just a short period of time. You can get burned out easily. A lot of people have burned out over the years doing advocacy. Addie's still there in the forefront, trying to do whatever he can every day.
I get so frustrated I wouldn't last 5 minutes.
I mean, I would love it if Tooney ran for president because I think this would be a much better country if Tooney ran it.
Agreed.
But he doesn't want it. He's said so many times.
But that's just it. A true leader, a true good leader doesn't want the position. They just get at it. Yeah. I know. Say vaping Australia.
Hi, Blinky.
Never stop thinking of possible things that might help. You never know. Just brainstorming this can come from the smallest little point of view. Come up with an idea that might help. You'd be surprised.
Addie's actually on Twitter now raging at the WHO.
Of course he is. Who? Oh. I just can't even get into it. I don't want to do it here because it'll be bad. Right now, I'm so angry with what's going on in Australia. I can't even tell you. I have so many friends that live there now, and it's like, no, their lives are getting torn apart, potentially getting thrown in jail for vaping. That's ridiculous.
It's everywhere. Look what's going on in Canada. You buy 0 milligram Nic juice, 0 milligram e-juice, and they still charge you a nicotine tax.
There's no nicotine.
What next? Exactly. You know, what are you going to charge me? A carbon tax on
Are
the
they charging for the devices now too? The nicotine tax?
I have no idea. I won't buy anything anymore.
It's bad enough that we have this. You can get this, no RDA, just your battery, and your device, with no way to actually vape anything technically. And they charge you tax on it, and it have to have on the thing may contain nicotine. What are you gonna do? Throw nicotine into the battery compartment? I mean, seriously, just
No, it's ridiculous.
no vaping matters. I agree with you, Blinky.
I forget who it was, and forgive me for not remembering, but someone posted on, I think it was Instagram, about how the workers at the Doritos chip factory
Yes.
are having issues because of the spice on the chips. And someone said, oh, great, now we're going to get blamed for that too.
Not an impossibility. Yeah, I saw it. You posted it in the group, didn't you?
Might have. I don't know.
think you
But
did.
when I was looking at that, I was just thinking, you know what? They're not wrong. They're not wrong. It's ridiculous. We can't say anything. We cannot go out into public and say that vaping is 95% safer than smoking, and it's the best thing to get off cigarettes. We can't say that. The fucking idiot fucking soccer mums can stand on their pulpit and say that vaping causes popcorn lung. Vaping causes metal to come out of your body. Vaping causes brain worms. For F's sake, how is it legal that they can say that? And it's complete bullshit. But we can't say the truth because we're living it. And that's why I don't go into advocacy, because I'll be that sniper on the roof shooting at politicians. So I don't get involved.
You're right, though.
Right.
Gag order should go both ways. If it's going to be a gag order, it should go both ways.
Yeah, and what's worse for me is the more frustrated I get, the more I use colorful language that I shouldn't, you know. And I've told my wife many times, if you see a politician, tell me right away, because we've got to go the other way, because I am going to lose it. Like, I'll be dragged away by the police. I will. I know I will, because the last time I spoke to face-to-face with a politician, She lied to my face. So if it's the same person, I'm gonna go off like a bomb. So, anyways, sorry.
I completely understand. Like, Cassie and Addie have seen when Nick and I have been in a pre-show, and we got so worked up before the show even started. We started like 5 minutes, 10 minutes late because we were raging before the show started on the last advocacy gathering.
And the thing is, we're all in here together, whether we're in the chat or on the panel. We're all preaching to the choir. The people that should be listening to what we have to say will not listen because there's too many special interest groups and too much money involved. They don't give a shit about the health of people. The only thing they care about is the almighty dollar, whether it's revenue that they get in taxation or it's revenue that goes back and forth between pharmaceutical companies. Who knows? You know, disgusting. They're just disgusting. Like, what kind of society do we live in where the government cares more about taxation than people's lives?
Not just taxation.
And the hypocrisy. That's another thing that drives me insane.
Business revenue.
You can't have flavored e-liquids. It attracts the kids. Really, you motherfuckers? There's about 1,000 different alcohols on the wall in any liquor store, with cartoons on the fucking on the labels, and you're telling me that I can't have flavored e-liquid? Oh, like right now my blood pressure is probably 500 over 200. That's how mad I get, you know, because you know what? I think I'd live with whatever they do to vaping, okay? If they did the same to smoking and alcohol. But do they? Hell no. You can buy a pack of cigarettes anywhere. I could blindfold you and tell you walk straight. Eventually, you're going to walk into a corner store, and when I say eventually, maybe 50 feet, and you can buy cigarettes there. How does that make sense? You know, they want to keep vaping out of the hands of 18-year-olds. Well, go after the fucking corner stores. They're the ones selling it, not the vape stores. You cannot get anything even into the store itself without being 18 or 21 or age of majority, wherever you are. So it's frustrating.
Dave's rant, which is a good one. Hey, it's true. And here we got another one from Rocky Tooney here. Bloody Lovage in a V8. Celery VSO at 0.25. Heat Flavora at 0.92. Juicy Lemon from Cap at 0.4. Ketchup 1-on-1 at 1.2. Liquid Amber from FA at 0.25. Lovage Root Flavora at 0.14. Pickle 1-on-1 at 0.25. Russian Vodka VTA at 5. And Tomato VSO at 1.08. This is your morning after Bloody Mary here. This one will put hair on your chest. Tested a few drops. 1-on-1 pickle. I'm really liking this one. I love savory mixes. Tomato VSO ketchup combo brings a nice tomato juice flavor to the Flavora. Heat is just perfect. It's pretty spot on to a V8 Bloody Mary mix. I may add just a little bit more pickle. Other than that, so far I can't put this one down. There you go, Rocky.
Push that pickle right up to 14%. Still wouldn't taste it.
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
Well, you could.
Oh, I could. I could taste it in the air when you were vaping it at 14%. It's like, you want to try? No, I'm done. After like 2 to 4%, I was done. That's when we realized you're dill blind. Ketchup in a vape, what? Yeah, it exists. It exists, Echo Dub.
And I don't know if you saw it or not, but I'd like to point out what Steve-O said here too. FDA is quietly shutting down shops and sending out loads of MDOs here in the U.S. now too. The owner of the vape spot announced they shut him down last night.
Well, I walked into a vape store about 5 minutes from me. They rebranded themselves. They call it Mixology now. They have a whole pegboard wall with all different packages with different flavors in it. And I asked them, I said, well, you know, how much PGVG and nicotine would you recommend? And he said, I can't answer that question.
I can't. They're gagged.
I know they can't. But the thing is, people that don't know how to mix, What are they gonna?
What are they
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
do?
it's
Yeah. Yeah, what's that?
yeah.
Oh, okay, what do I do? Just drink it? Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
More like V8 juice and ketchup. I still got chased down some of those savories, Rocky, at some point. They must have the savory pack somewhere.
No, we're good.
We're good.
Heard the fried chicken's supposed to be good.
No, we're good.
Well, we have
That chicken
VSO
almost
chicken.
stuck in my face hole.
Yeah, but fried chicken.
Fried chicken, yeah. Rocky's got all the savory weird stuff. I like that. Once in a while, savory vape is interestingly refreshing. I would definitely make
That's
this one,
great,
but
Slogan.
I didn't have the ketchup one-on-one was actually a big issue. I did finally get that Lovage root Flavora. Do have the one-on-one pickle. I
Thank you,
think
Cam.
that's all I'm missing there is the ketchup. I can make it otherwise. This is doing a savory pack out in the garage. Is that right next to the VSO garlic and onion? I imagine that Swaggy probably has to make that in a place down the street at a neighbor's house somewhere. Is where he has to take that out of the bottles and rebottle it, because he's probably not allowed to do that anywhere near the house. Hey, I have your Phantom ravioli. Right back here, Swaggy. It wasn't bad. It does taste like a mixed drink. It's just not a Mai Tai. A little too almond forward.
Well, I
Maybe
guess
it'll
it's a good thing it's a Mia tie then.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it'll settle down.
It does have that little bit of citrus punch at the end. It kind of brings you to like some kind of weird mixed drink. I would drink that. If that were a mixed drink, I'd drink that. Keep the rats away, though.
Bacon and waffles.
Why not? We vaped hot dog. And it wasn't bad. It just smelled bad.
That is, Echo Dub. I tried that. I couldn't pick a single favorite. I just couldn't. There's so many to choose from, and there's so many that I didn't even get a chance to mix up that I really wanted to, too. Just it's only so much you can vape, along with all the other vaping I do for single flavor testing.
Yeah, I make far more liquid than I actually vape. You know, I probably make, I don't know, a couple hundred mLs a week, and I'm only vaping about 120, so it's building up, you know?
That's why I started mixing a lot of 10s. It's not because I don't like the flavor enough to do it. It's if I'm going to test enough of them. This was mine, Echo Dub saying.
What's 10 ml going to do in that? It won't even wet the glass.
I know. I know. You barely can get the wicks. Yep. Here's Echo Dubs. A refresco de piña tropical. Buddha's Hand Citron, BSO at 0.2. Coconut from Cap at 0.5. Coconut Candy from TPA at 1. Cooling Agent WS23 at 0.1. Creamy Milky Undertones at 2, 101. Golden Pineapple from Cap at 2. FA Milk at 0.5. Milk and Honey Flavor at 0.3. Pineapple VSO at 1. Shisha Pineapple and Aware at 0.3. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.3. And Yellow Passion VTA at 1. Yeah, it looks really good. Inspired by Starbucks Paradise Drink. Commercial style pineapple, passion fruit, coconut.
Hey, Linda.
Drink.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, I heard a beep, but okay.
Hmm?
Something beeped. I'm not sure what. Finish it off, and then he has a song. Encanto Tropical. Live. That looks good. I know that one of my go-tos is actually my ultimate pina colada mix. I love that flavoring, that mix. It's the one I
I
use
bet
in a
that's
lot
from
of
last year.
yeah, that was also for Wayne's show,
Yeah, midweek critique.
midweek critique. It was the theme I came up with for the thing. It's a pool party one, pool party theme, and I love that mix. That was the one where I got them to admit that a steep made a difference, and they didn't absolutely hate coconut extra in that one, which he can't stand that flavor. With the steep, it turned out good. Sometimes with the steep, like you did the orange, you used the oranges today, Dave. Some of those taste very aspirin if you don't let them steep a little bit sometimes,
This,
or if you don't mix them right.
I think it's only about 2 days old and it tastes good.
Well, you added other stuff to it that actually will tone down those notes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It toned down the coffee and toned the orange down, so it was a nice balance.
Steve-O just dropped another one for you.
The Virgin Fuzz by Steve. Peach, honey peach flavor jungle at 1.25, delicious flavor. Orange cream wonder flavors at 3. Peach sweet SSA at 1.5. Royal orange juice from FA at 1.75. Strawberry TPA at 0.5. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. Sweet tangerine from Cap at 2, and vanilla 10% TPA at 0.5. He said something about the having a Wonder Flavors orange juice too. Yeah, that Royal orange juice and Wonder Flavor orange juice, those are probably your two best orange juices of all of them. Got this up for a friend. Example of things to build out. Didn't realize I said it to public.
Oh. He said he also wanted to try some frozen yogurt instead of vanilla, maybe.
Oh, God.
I really like Swaggy's yogurt. It's interesting. I'm liking it more as it's breaking him into my wicks better. Hi, Linda. Delicious.
Well, it's like that maple pecan pie I made with the maple, or the milkshake rather, with the maple pecan pie. It's finally like settled nicely. It's like really good. The maple really pops and it's nice and creamy. I wasn't really loving it. I've been vaping it a little bit here and there as it steeps, but it's finally hit that sweet spot.
Some of them really need a long steep to work.
Yeah, because I made this on the 9th. So.
Anything with the blueberry jam for me needs at least like 4 to 5 days before it starts tasting good, and a week to 10 days. I was going to say a week to 10 days to really start tasting good. And even longer helps even more. Blue Jam Whip by Rocky Tooney, he put out there. One of his favorites. Blue Raspberry Candy 101 at 6. Don't have that one. That's one that I'm curious about. Blueberry Jam Wonder Flavors at 2. Raspberry Sweet TPA at 2. And Whipped Cream SSA at 3. It's funny, I just mentioned that. The jam. It's a beautiful flavor, but it needs a little bit of steep. So that's just steep time 5 days. That's why I said 3 to 5 days before it starts to taste good for me too, for that blue raspberry jam. Blueberry jam. Raspberry topped with a dollop of blue ras flavored whipped cream. Simple. You know, sometimes simple recipes can be just as good. Actually, I made that second version of the key lime cheesecake. That was 7/17/23, so yeah, that was this year. That was really good. It's not as good as my original cheesecake, but it's so much simpler to make with that one-on-one key lime pie.
That SSA fudge milkshake, I think it was, at 5.5% I made. That was unbelievable for such a low percentage. It was so good.
What was that fudge one I made? That was delicious.
Well, I mean, I have a couple that are like just 2 recipe bangers. Like I did the SSA chocolate mousse with the premium raspberry and did like that, mousse stuffed raspberry. That was really good. It was just those 2 sweeteners. And I think clotted cream, I think I put a little of that in there.
Clotted cream with anything's good.
And then I did the SSA chocolate mousse with the VSO banana raw for the chocolate covered banana. That was really good too.
Here it is. Sorry, went the wrong way. Sorry about the music for a second. Hit the wrong way. The fudge brownie sundae I made. Beer Nuts Flavora at 0.25. Clouded Cream Fudge Cupcake World at 4. French Vanilla Thick Wonder Flavors at 1. Fudge Brownie TPA at 3. Maraschino Cherry from VSO at 2. I like how that stands out and steps away. It doesn't get buried and doesn't become part of the mix. The Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Flavor West at 3. Vanilla Gelato Italian Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Whipped Cream SSA at 3. That, it was absolutely. I sweetened to taste. I used a 0.5% of Perlum Super Sweet. That one there was one for me. One of my favorites of the year. You know what that reminded me of is a. No offense, Will, but I like this one better. This is kind of reminds me of Georgie, but a little bit more refined version of Georgie.
Thank you, Linda.
And that Georgie was one of my ADVs before I started mixing.
I think it's when he was out of the 3 and we tried a 6. It really killed it for me because it was harsh.
Yep. We tried mixing with the 0 and split cutting it. It didn't work.
No.
This didn't work.
Oh, Dusty, you got the banana raw. Ooh, you lucky.
Oh, the banana raw is so good. Oh, what was that banana one? I had a banana one that I couldn't put down too for a while. Oh, the banana caramel one. Was that this year or last year?
Well, let's see. This bottle I have here was mixed in July, so it might have been the beginning of this year.
Thank you, Echo Dub. That's really nice of you to say.
Ah, yeah.
That reminded me to go mix it again. I've been meaning to do that.
It was a marshmallow caramel banana custard. That was it. It was April 18th. It was this year. Yeah, that was this year. Simple mix. This was a simple mix. Right here. Marshmallow caramel banana custard. Banana raw VSO at 2. Caramel raw VSO at 0.75. Custard premium FA at 1. And marshmallow raw VSO at 1. Vaped the crap out of that. I made several bottles of that this year too. Kind of like Rockies. A simple one, but yeah, they're delicious.
Take Me to the Sea's recent cookie recipe. That's really good. I highly recommend it. Santa Claus, I think it was.
Was that Take Me to Sea's the Santa Claus with C-L-A-W-S?
Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah, you made that. That looked good. I think someone else made that too. The Santa Claus. I'm looking it up. That is a really good one. Christmas cookie. There was some really good. I was during a cookie one, and there was quite a few in that. The cookie one looked. Oh man, that was a really good episode. Santa's Nugget.
Sandy Claus. Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus. Let's just look up Sandy. Which I think was based on Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm betting.
I mixed a 30 and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's all gone. And I didn't wait to steep time either.
Here it is. Here it is. I got it. Sandy Claus cookies. Cookie butter Wonder Flavors at 0.75. Crumble topping Wonder Flavors at 2. Custard Premium FA at 2. Desiccated Coconut VTA at 1.25. Great flavor. Sugar Cookie V2 from Cap at 3. Super Sweet from Cap at 1. And Ultimate Brown Sugar Flavor Jungle at 0.5.
It's good. I highly recommend this recipe.
Trying to remember, Take Me to See made something. I believe it's Take Me to See. Is he Take Me to See or Fee? Made a cookie recipe earlier on, or maybe it was the end of last year. And all I did was I made the same thing, but instead of using regular sugar cookie, I used that brown sugar cookie for Wonder Flavors instead. And it just made it darker and just, oh, that one there was another one I couldn't put down. Paul will be an advocate for this. Sometimes those slight changes you make, either because you don't have a flavor, or you just want to change it up just a little bit. It's really someone else's, recipe. It really is. But just making it more to your personal taste, very slight changes like that can make it even more for you, if you know what you like.
Well, if anyone out there likes a donut recipe, look up Adam's dough. D apostrophe OH, and his original one is a raspberry, but you can sub that raspberry for practically anything, and it is a phenomenal recipe. I've taken that recipe and I put everything in there, and every one of them was good. So as a base, donut base, use the dough and just run with it, whatever you like.
All right, so for my mixes, this one here is honestly the favorite one I have done so far. This dark chocolate blueberry bark that I did for the contest. I did the beer nuts flavora at a quarter, blueberry flavor west at 2, blueberry medicine flower at 0.75, dark chocolate medicine flower at 1, super sweet pearlum at a half, and white chocolate flavora at 1.5. If Tim would let me use more medicine flower, I would just vape that all day, every day. And be
Question for you,
happy.
Cassie. When you mixed it for yourself, did you bump up the super sweet?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I do mix stuff at 0.5% sometimes. It depends on what it is. Most of the time I do 1%. Like my cocktail tonight, I did a half. That one was a really good one. And I haven't had a chance to really mix anything other than mine because I've been so busy mixing everything for the show. But little announcement, it is starting to get really cold outside. And as we've heard, I have no heat on this side of the house. So tomorrow is probably going to be my last stream until it starts warming back up again. And I'm going to take that time off and I'm going to mix other people's recipes. I might throw out some for certain shows if it really catches my eye, but I'll mix other people's recipes from this year during that time and give notes and leave comments.
In other words, you'll be an apparition again.
Yeah. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Because there's been some really good ones out there this year that I've really wanted to mix. I just never have a chance to mix and vape anything else because I got so much crap on my desk. But I'll be able to now.
Joe.
I was trying to find that dough recipe. It's DOH with an apostrophe, isn't it?
Apostrophe DOH exclamation point.
Oh, apostrophe. DOH exclamation point. Oh.
Hey, buddy. How's my Joe? Don't time out anybody. Did you find it?
I can't find it.
I'll put it in. I'll put a link to it in the chat.
Yeah, because it's that is one that you loved, and some other people loved that base. I'm kind of curious on what's going to come out this next year because we have a couple more donut flavors out there that can be used in certain ways that can actually really enhance certain donuts. Was it Flavora was the last one? Came out with a new one. It's different than some of the others. Time to start thinking that, but yeah, I got set up for tomorrow. Probably gonna start at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna start because this way here I can stay up a little bit later and make it not have to sit for quite so long for the stream for tomorrow, so that we can try to make it through the West Coast as well. West Coast, New Year's. Say Happy New Year's through the each hour for everybody. Linda's cookie crack.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. That wasn't really necessary for this show, but a damn good recipe. Yeah.
All right, so this is the dough that Dave is talking about.
Oh damn!
By
I just put
Adam.
it in. Okay.
He
That's the original raspberry. Yeah.
Yeah, the AP TPA at 0.5, yellow cake flavor west at 2.5, meringue FA at a half, raspberry FA at 2, raspberry sweet TPA at 3, and super sweet cap at a quarter, and then Zappola from FA at 4. And that's the picture.
So you just take out the raspberries, add your own filling or topping of choice.
That's it. I posted the base recipe from Adam in the chat. So yeah, just add anything you like to it. It's amazing.
And as you
Hey,
can
hey,
see,
Echo Dub.
he's left comments.
Hey, hello.
Hi, Echo Dub.
So those recipes come out really good, did they?
Yeah, they're really great. Yeah, the spice drum needs to steep for a few days, but the other one, the vodka gin, wow, it's really nice.
So you even went from just trying this pretty much off the shake to now is already changing some, but yeah, it's gonna be better after a few days. Less of that almond coming forward on mine.
Yeah, I think it maybe could use a little bit less sweetener, but it's okay for now. It's okay. But it's really it's a little bit sweet for my taste. So, but the Saskatoon berries and the gin, they really work great. So, yeah.
I like
It's a
the
good
use
one.
of some of the new flavors because those are unique. You got to give them credit for those unique flavors they came out with this year.
Yeah.
I can't help but laugh when anybody says that particular flavor because of the
Saskatoon.
movie Grown Ups.
Yeah, when I first tried it, I was like, what does it remind me of? And it's more in the family of like black currant kind
Yep,
of
it is.
flavor. So I'm using it as a black currant substitution.
I kind of like the honeyberry too. I think that's kind of unique. It's pretty close to what a honeyberry tastes like. The only thing is, if you ever have a real honeyberry, they're not something you eat by the handful. They're just not. They're too potent. Potent little
So,
things.
but is it close to the original thing, Saskatoon berries?
Never had them. No idea.
Okay.
I didn't know what that was. I had to look that up, and after talking to Wonder Flavors about it. 321 Irish Cream. Nothing wrong with a good Irish cream. Oh, the Magnum. I remember this one. So it's Devon Cream VTA at 3, Scotch Whiskey VTA at 2, and Sweet Cream VTA at 1. There you go. I almost forgot that VTA has the Devon Cream because I've gotten on that Cupcake World Devon Cream, and it's kind of gotten me kind of addicted. You know who I blame for that? Net Reality.
See, we can blame Net Reality for his good flavors,
Mostly
but
it's
we
good.
also need to blame him for his bad ones like Sulu Barome, Berry Nana.
Had to blame Soberon in general. He's like, oh, they have a lot of good flavors. You should get a bunch of them. Well, I wound up getting, 7 total, and the only good ones were the banana one and the was one other that was decent, and the rest of them are horrible.
Well, it wasn't the Berry Nana because that tastes like Cherry Hall's cough drops, and it's disgusting.
Sounded great. Got that, and I was like, oh, Berry Nana. I was kind of excited about that one. And then you
Yeah, me too. I was like, woo, that
she
was
opened
great.
that bottle, Dave, and I could smell it from over here. It's like, wow, what? It smelled just like Hall's cough drops.
Like when I opened the mix to try it a few days later, he was over at the computer and I was on the couch and he's like, what the hell is that smell? I'm like, that mix from Benny's show and it tastes like cherry cough drop stuff in a cake and it's gross.
Oh, the 25% for
Hopefully
the after
they'll
Christmas
fix.
sale is still going on. No coupon needed at VSO. There you go. Go say yourself 25%. I do recommend the banana raw. The butter or the butter raw. Either one works fine. You know, there's a couple flavors that doesn't really matter because they're potent enough to use as a regular, but it is nice to have the raw. That and the Buddha's Hand Citron is the other one. Those ones there. Those are the
And if you like blueberry, man, the OG blueberry.
yeah, for me, OG blueberry and OG huckleberry together combo is still like
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, for me it's OG blueberry and Flavor West blueberry.
Yep.
Yeah. So you have the realistic blueberry and the artificial kind of blueberry from Flavor
When I
West.
ordered from Flavor Jungle, I had to, in order to get the free shipping, you had to go over $79. So guess what? big ass bottle of Flavor West blueberries on its way.
Good. That means this one out here I can just put in my stuff now.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know. My bottle might be too big to mix out of though.
Yeah, a friend of mine
That's not my problem.
started mixing again, and he wrote me a message like, "Hey, what flavors do I get? Do I need first?" And then I sent him maybe 25 or 30 flavors. It depends on what you really like, and it was like, if go on Nom Noms, buy this, and make sure that you get at least 1 or 2 VSO flavors, just to experience a realistic blueberry, you know.
It's weird because the Flavor West blueberry, don't love it by itself, don't, but it enhances all the blueberries into that almost candy but not quite candied thing that just, for me, it hits my palate just right.
But you take that Flavor West blueberry and add that little bit of that medicine flower blueberry, and it just makes it sting.
Be right
Same with the
back.
blueberry jam. Same with the OG blueberry. He's right. But if I'm mixing all VSO, it's gonna be blueberry huckleberry all day.
Yeah. I got this Huckleberry Extreme, I think, from Swaggy. I never had the chance to do something with it, but I have to try it out and see what I can come up with.
Within the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing all those unused or seldom used flavors again. Dave's brought up that we should do that every now and then. That'd be a good opportunity for that one. Bring out those ones you just haven't. Like, for me, the almond custard, I've only ever used that once, and that was someone else's recipe. It's the first time I made a mix with it. It's actually more potent with the almond I thought it was.
Yep, it's a nice one. I'm just mixing up that creamy custard from Dave. I just wrote about it in the chat, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna mix at least 30 ml again, or maybe a 60. So I have that for steeping for a few days or weeks, and yeah, that's my favorite recipe this year. Maybe that's not from me. Yeah.
And in the summertime, when I'm mixing, I do use a lot more of the VSO fruits, because you can get some nice fruit flavored, like fresh fruit flavors that way. Like, I do like, that's when I use my blueberry huckleberry mix. Blueberry huckleberry, when I made the lemon one, it was so much better than the original blueberry lemon juice head. It was way better. It's like, wow, well, we used to like this crap.
Oh, he liked it better. I liked it, but it was different. I still like the blue head, or the juice head blueberry lemon, and I thought it was a little bit better. But, you know.
It's brighter, more like fresh fruit. With the VSO. That's what you really get out of those.
Tim,
Whereas
your mic
the
is
juice
really
head is
hot. In here. Your volume in here is twice as loud as Cassie's. Just letting you know. Like, you're clipping in my headphones right now. Crazy. I don't know if it's like that on the outbound audio. I just want to let you know before. I mean, the show's been going on for an hour and a half. Insane. Hold up. That's why it took so long to get in here. I've been fucking with my audio settings. I thought fucking Zoom was fucky, because it was being fucky for me yesterday.
Is that better?
Here on.
I said
Say something.
I had to change them the other day, the settings, and it screwed them all up.
It's in here only, though. It seems like on the stream you sound normal.
Weird.
Something fucking weird.
Yeah, but now the clipping is gone. For me, at least.
Yeah, it was like, it sounded like you were like, all right, up on your microphone, you know what I'm saying? Very strange indeed, my friend.
Adam, what was your favorite recipe of the year?
That's a tough one, isn't it, Adam?
Like mine or other people's?
Whatever.
It definitely wouldn't have been one of mine, for sure, if I had to pick out of all of them. That's tough, man. Uh, there was a birthday mix that somebody made for me that was really fun. I mean, there were a couple of them. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. My favorite that I made from like was probably my Boston dough, I would say, which is just like a Boston cream filled donut with the chocolate frosting on top of it. But it's one of the most accurate vapes. Like it tasted like what I wanted it to fucking taste like. Like it's almost spot on first try. And I was like, whoa, I guess I do know what I'm doing sometimes. Only with donuts. Perfected that thanks to what's his face? Slash a low, who don't hang out no more. He's got too many pets and too many kids, I think. But he is the man behind the donut vapes for me. And then with a little help from Fresh Ep13 too, of course.
Speaking of Fresh,
Can't deny
I
that.
hope his trip's going well.
Yeah.
Hope he found a place that he
Imagine.
likes, because he's supposed to be doing that over the weekend.
Yeah. What did you guys make that was good that I really liked?
Oh fuck, Steve! Wash your hands very fast.
Yeah, 250 milligram, that's strong.
Oh shit, okay, yeah. I made that mistake once. I didn't wash my hands after getting Nick onto it, and the headache was quite interesting.
I was running around Swaggy at the time when you said that in chat, and I'm thinking, how did you not remember that he was gonna be gone? It's like when I went to go to New York, I told you for like a month and a half, 2 months, and you didn't remember that either. It's routine. You get used to routines. It's tough to break a routine.
Yeah, I kind of made that mistake a little bit once when we were mixing up all that glamour to send back to Nick. Tim had, dripped some outside the bottle, and I thought it was the concentrate that I got on my finger, but it was nicotine, so I licked it. That was not a fun trip.
God. Look, your
Yeah,
tongue didn't melt off.
fun trip.
I've had it
That
fucking
made me more nauseous and feel more sick
I've had the shit
than
eat my
Wednesday
skin
did.
before because I forgot to wash right away. I only use 100 milligram, 250. That's
That could take you down like a bullet.
it's fucking dangerous. You should always be wearing
Yeah.
gloves when being working around that, even when rinsing out bottles that had that shit in it.
Yeah.
It's like the whole.
Goggles, fucking face mask.
This,
Yeah,
this is where that. I know it's not as strong, but the Nick shots come in play. The one thing out of any of this is a little bit questionable is mixing the nicotine in by hand. That's
Sure.
the thing that they force you to do. They force you to do that.
As long as
And
you're
it's
careful. Like anything above 20 milligrams, wear gloves, wear eye protection. If it's warm where you're doing it, make sure you wear a mask, because nicotine will aerosol vaporize.
So here's another tip too. Before you shake your bottle with nicotine, make sure the motherfucker's closed.
That's a good thing too.
Oh,
Saying. Just saying.
I take
Because
it
I have
experience.
No, well, not with e-liquid, but my sister used to be the queen of not putting the cap back on the barbecue sauce or the fucking
Oh no.
steak sauce, the A1, and A1's real runny when you get it moving. So I would just shake the shit in the kitchen and there'd be fucking steak sauce everywhere, dude. She has done that to me in my childhood at least 15 times. I'm not kidding you.
I'm not gonna deny that's horrible but funny at the same time.
And I walk in the living room and I have fucking shit all over my face. I'm like, thanks, asshole. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you're helping me clean this shit.
Nice, Darren.
Fucking jerk. She has done that at least 15 times to me. I'm not kidding. No exaggeration.
That strawberry gummy candy is so useful. And
I imagine she's done it to her husband at least once. They've been married for like 10 years.
So we were down to the end of the ranch bottle last night, and Tim wanted some for his chicken, so I shook it down and tapped the bottle. So thank God he had it upside down over his plate because he opened it
Oh.
all splurged out
Well,
everywhere.
apparently,
It's out of the cap.
because it was kept in the other room where it was cooler when she closed it, and I brought it in here in the room near the pellet stove, and it sat there for a minute. When I opened it up, the bottle go poof, and just...
All right, so we have in my house we had like a signal for that. If the bottle's upside down in the refrigerator, it's been tapped. So no need to shake. You know what I'm saying? No need to work it out. So like just keep the bottle upside down and like it's
it
like
wasn't
we're
the
all
shake,
good.
is when I opened it and that seal popped. It had all the
Oof.
pressure from
Gotcha.
warmer.
Yeah.
It just exploded.
I think we got it in our brains to where if the bottle's upside down, you hold it over your burger and you uncap and then.
Yep.
But yeah, pressure can build up and then.
And it kind of went up and out around the...
Like a fucking bottle of kimchi, like a jar of kimchi. Did you ever open kimchi before?
Oh Jesus, yeah.
It's like airtight in like a mason jar, and it's like all the air comes out and shit, and like pops out.
because of
It's
the
amazing.
fermentation. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
amazing. It's
Hi,
the
Kitty.
nastiest sound, but it's so good.
I'm forbade for bringing
Fitty.
kimchi to work.
It doesn't smell the greatest, and
No.
you can smell it for fucking like a block away.
I have people screaming 5 offices over. What that smell? My kimchi.
Smells like rotten cabbage.
And at this point, they probably would say, "Dave, damn you!"
It's that guy who's always eating all the food.
Yeah, one of my coworkers ate like a really stinky fish last week at work, and everybody's like, what's that smell?"
You really
And
shouldn't bring
by the
fish
end
to
of the
work.
day, my boss wrote an email to everybody like, everybody who brings fish into the workplace gets banned.
It's like egg salad, like just certain stinky foods. You just keep them at home.
Someone brings Stroman into work.
No one bringing that
that's
to work.
unnecessary. Eat that
Just
shit
stro-
at home.
Yeah, with a side of dairy and fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Some
shit.
fucking hearty ass stinky
That will
fucking
make me
durians.
vomit.
That very well could
Vomit.
perhaps be the grossest combo ever right there. Could you imagine walking into a place that had
And
purple
and a
skin?
freshly sliced piece of Limburger cheese.
Mm-mm.
Jeez. Well, the one thing is,
Super smelly.
hey, you ever wanted to make sure that you're the only one at the meeting, Dave? Bring those in. You're gonna get your
Yeah,
way.
the meeting's canceled.
Dave's in there with a gas mask. Yep. There we go. I got the only vote today. I win.
Wait,
I should do
I
that.
win. That's what you do the day the language police are supposed to come in, Dad. You just bring all that stuff in, just like put it in front of your office door. They're not gonna come and bother you.
I won't be there. HR has standing orders to let me know when they're coming, so I go home. It's either that or I stay and go to jail. It's one of the two.
Yeah, you don't need that.
You missed Dave's blood pressure raise earlier to Adam.
Oh.
Advocacy.
Went into a little advocacy.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Oh, it kills me. That's why I stay away from it. It makes me crazy.
I can't read any of that shit. It gets me mad. I like to be mad, so I don't watch the news.
Curacao. Oh, Fitty, that's right. We're coming up on the end here. Are you guys almost ready to make that announcement? Ooh, we're almost there.
Oh, contest time, yeah.
Yeah.
Word 'em up, word 'em up.
There's some damn good looking recipes in that.
Yeah, there were.
Guy
I
on
went
eBay is
over
throwing me
some
so many
numbers.
deals.
I mean, except for Tim's, his look like crap.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
think I
sorry.
wouldn't be able to choose a winner, honestly. There are so many good recipes.
It'd
in
be
the
different if you.
competition.
I mean, it was even tough. Even like I said, Kinder Bar. It was literally, Rockies was really good, tasty. Yet, Graham's Net Realities was definitely the most authentic. But it's like, I wish a Kinder Bar tasted like Rockies, and Rocky did that blind, never having a Kinder Bar, which was impressive. And then you got that, and then, like, even Nick had a problem trying to choose between the two because of that reason. It's tough.
So I just mixed up. Where is it?
Looks like you mixed up a thing of Elmer's glue, is what that looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my favorite bottle. You know, it's
It looks like an Elmer's glue bottle. It really
Ah.
does.
The thing is,
Look,
That's
Dave's
right there.
got one right there. He just happens to have an Elmer's glue bottle.
they have
Got
different
great
sizes
taste.
and
Right.
always the same.
Nice. It's nice and
when
thick.
open
Gives
it.
good mouthfeel, right, Dave?
That's what I was gonna say. Don't mistake it for mayonnaise when you're making yourself food there, Dad.
Benny likes those too, the flask style like bottles. He said they're really convenient in your bird pocket.
Yeah,
I've never
no,
even
that's-
seen them for sale anywhere.
That's my printer, just printing the screenshot of ELR recipes.
Oh, that's
okay.
cool.
That is neat.
That's cool.
And if I turn it, it's
The show.
Oh,
No
the
crap.
show.
Oh my God, really?
Oh my God, you have my
no.
face on your bottle. Throw that away. That's gonna contaminate.
I
it.
always
It
thought
tastes
that
like
you'd
shit.
end up on a milk carton, Cassie. Not an e-juice bottle.
That's the printer.
In the community we
Cool.
hang around with, I'd be more likely to be found on an e-juice bottle than a milk carton. Put my face on all the Flavora milk and honey. Rocky will be able to pick me out somewhere.
Now
Oh,
just
Rocky's
mixed up
Goons will
another
find
bottle
you.
of creamy custard, high percentage.
Oh, okay.
Rocky's Goons could find you if you put you on a milk and honey bottle.
Because
Yeah, I
I
got
was talking about it, and I was like, hold on, why not mix it right away? So I hopped onto my computer, and then
Yeah, I've got to
thought,
mix it
why not
myself
join-
too.
Yeah, why not join you?
Rocky,
But,
thank you for the Ignat recipe, by the way. Before you, because I know you tend to hop out. I wanted to say it because I'm going to mix that up. I want to try it.
And if my speech is a little bit slurred,
Not
Oh,
I
as
got
wine?
a bottle of rum from my brother, so
Not
Rum.
nearly as bad as Lady Liberty was the other day on Benny's show.
I didn't see that. Oh,
Oh, you missed
on which
that.
All
channel?
right, well,
On which
Benny-
channel?
so here's
vapes.
my vodka bottle, right? When I started,
The invisible bottle.
come on,
Yeah.
shut up, you motherfucker. So it was up here when I started. It's down. Where are you, you son of a bitch? It's down here.
Oh shit!
I drank like over half a gallon of vodka Wednesday. And I went out on the couch and
It
I
was
passed out
not a
for
pretty
like
night. It was not a pretty night. Nope.
Yeah, I just met one of my best friends. He's a DJ too, and we played a lot of gigs in the past few years. And I still remember the worst time I was drunk ever in my life. We played a DJ gig together, and we had to start at maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. And the guys from the bar were like, "Hey, look, here is a bottle of liquor. It's called Yerbas. It's like a herbal liquor from Ibiza." And we got a bottle at 3 o'clock. It was here. At 6 o'clock, the bottle was empty. And I don't remember anything after maybe 4 o'clock. So I think I was blackout drunk.
Oh, I'm waiting until next time she gets on with everybody because she stayed in the after show and I hopped out to go do stuff. And she stayed in the after show and all she kept doing is yelling, "Tim, Tim," in really, really slurred speech in the other room. Oh, it was
Tim,
bad.
I've got the drunkies make me food.
Which I only gave her a little bit because I had a feeling if I gave her too much food, we are gonna clean up that food, and she was in no shape
Yeah.
to do it. Yes, so
I had the drunk sweats so bad. Like I woke
Ugh.
up like just like soaked. I was like, oh, I feel so gross.
that sound right there. Imagine, but imagine a little bit higher pitched and whiny for like half an hour straight. Let me just say, the bunny was not thrilled with you that night. It was like 2 hours of that, followed by before that, previous to that, was you having coughing fits because I don't think you were swallowing properly in your sleep. It was like, wow, it was crazy. It was a rough night. I think there's a different perspective when you're sober or when someone else isn't sober, and you get a different perspective.
Oh, look what Fiddy wrote in the chat.
You have a winner. Okay. I was gonna say
But
Fiddy. I knew
just-
that, but
I just thought it was funny because Nevins was like, okay, buffet's over, let's go, let's start drinking. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm on my second, I'm on my third. I'm like, yeah, I just finished my fourth. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna drink all these people under the table." And Graham's like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep up with you shot for shot." I think they both eventually gave up.
Oh, Graham didn't even try. He was just watching and laughing.
Fucker, I knew it.
Went to go get a drink, and there was a fucking kitty committee
Oh,
outside my door. They're like, treats, you man, treats. Followed me all the way to get my damn strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. And they got some treats because they're fucking angels.
love on those pets.
Fucking brats. Total brats. Spoiled brats.
Yeah, I got her a little blanket from Dollar Tree with little paw prints on it.
Yep. Those are
little,
the hot shit when we used to get them in. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. We would get a box of like either 6 or 12 of those in, and literally all the employees would fucking be like, "Save me those." I would literally put 2 on the shelf because all the fucking employees would want them first.
I put it over top of her, and she was just so happy.
And she's so big now that it barely fit.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I can't wait until we get this on her when we have a calm moment so I can get pictures so you guys can see. Tim bought her a little candy cane witch hat with like a little wig on it. It was like 75 cents in the clearance aisle at Walmart. He's like, grab that. That's for Bunny. I'm like, yay. And Sin, if you're still listening, don't you worry. When I get pictures, I will send them. Hi, Steven. Hi, Sharon.
And that brother printer you got there, Echo Dub, is the one I've been looking at, thinking about getting.
Yeah, there's a new model called the QL600. That should do the trick. Because it lets you... Hold on, can I... Let me quickly try to screen share that.
Got it.
Maybe I can show it.
It's right here.
Don't try to beat Adam.
So...
Don't try who?
To beat Adam to the punch.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to Google Foo stuff, he's already got typed it up before you even say it.
He had it last night. He was waiting for you to say it.
Nice, actually.
Yeah,
If
let
I
me
start
try
doing,
to screen share it. I will do it.
How much are they?
Start doing YouTube stuff.
I can't remember.
I mean, eBay stuff. That'd be nice. It's $80 here.
So,
US.
So, is that visible for you?
No, I see your P-Touch editor. Oh, that's the program
yeah,
for.
that's the program for it.
So that's
Gotcha.
The layout. Then I go to insert screen. Then I
Guild.
do this.
Clip
and
art.
then-
Oh, this is how you make your little
yeah, exactly.
Labels.
recipe labels
And
for your
then I
bottles.
just-
Nice.
And then I just print.
Right,
That's
right.
all
That's fucking
nice.
cool.
It's super fast, and yeah, the
Yeah.
print is nice.
Hey, if you can read it in clear, that's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because I'm so lazy on labeling bottles, and I have so many bottles on my couch.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Then what is this? I have to smell it, and then I try to remember what I mixed yesterday. And this way, I always have the recipe on it, so I can look at it. Ah, okay, I remember.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Yeah,
I don't
have
know
the-
about putting our pictures on the other side. I don't know about that, but the recipe on that's really smart.
Yeah, that was.
See, I would
just,
go nuts
that
with
was
that.
just a joke.
I would have fucking logos on my bottles and all kinds of like AI pictures and shit. Like you've seen the shit that I've been coming up with since
Yeah, that's cool.
How do you like that
Graham told
program?
me to download Focus.
So
Dude, have you seen the shit I've been
Yeah,
fucking making?
It makes them nice. It does make some really.
Yeah,
nice.
but Graham's been using it for a while, and I don't know, man. I'm coming up with some fucking shit that I didn't like. I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it prompting or something.
Good night. Take me to see. Happy New
I didn't
Year.
realize it was as
Happy
powerful.
Night.
I think Graham only scratched the surface of it.
Yeah, think about what AI can do in maybe 5 years
Oh my god.
5 months.
or 5 months. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
Yeah, just keep fucking training it on how to draw hands, motherfuckers. 'cause
That is an issue. Remember that day when we were in there? I kept on getting all these pictures in the hands, like 3 fingers, 2 fingers, fingers.
Yeah,
like,
but
all these things.
there's this thing called in painting, Tim, that you and Graham don't even fuck with, where you can literally select a part of your image and it will redraw it with AI. Only that part of the image, though. So you can infinitely redraw the hands or the eyes, or add detail to the face, or add detail to the background, or change the background of the picture you made. Like if you like one part of your image, you can keep it and just re-render the rest of it. There's all kinds of options in there. There's so much shit under the hood in that focus program. It's not even funny. It's so ridiculous, the shit I was fucking making with it last night. I was deep. I was up till fucking 7 or 8 in the morning fucking with that shit.
So that's where you've been disappearing to. Got it.
But hold on, is it still Midjourney or something else?
Well, Midjourney is subscription based. I'm using open source Stable Diffusion XL basically, which is getting very close. It's called Focus with 3 O's, Foocus. For example, I made this last night.
Hell yeah.
Like the details are insane. I made a Harley Quinn in the same style as well. Let me find it.
Dave's like, I want that on a mod.
Ooh. He was like, "Ooh, nice boobs," and I was like, "Thank you."
Dave, here comes your new panel entry right here.
Look at that.
Now put that on a panel for you.
Oh my God.
On your MVV.
Yeah.
Also, the details of the light shining down. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in
really
the chat.
fucking cool results, man.
Hey Joe, I should put your face on a mod. Yeah, you're so beautiful.
I really learned how to use that face swap too, Tim. Like, really effectively.
You figured out how to get it to work good? Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. Just watch the video, man. RTFM. Read the fucking manual. Yeah, you and Graham have no idea how powerful that face swap is. It's scary. You can make anybody look like anybody with that fucking shit.
Can you make Dave look like right up above his mod?
I mean, that's easy. He's fucking halfway there.
He's already 75% of the way there. Just
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy.
Yeah, this program is stupid because not only does it do photoreal, but it also does like animation really well too. Me and Lumi were making little Mother of Dragons digital art last night. Daenerys, as you can see, does cartoon styles very fucking well. This was all based on a Lumi prompts.
Hey, Paul.
Evening, folks.
Like, this is fun. We're having fun.
Oh, and it's time to end the show because we have an extra Canadian here now.
We have the duo. What are you talking about?
How you feeling, Uncle Paul? Still feeling those drinks from earlier?
Oh no, that's long gone.
How about comic book Taylor Swift?
Paul, are you feeling better than she was on Wednesday?
Yeah, I stopped after 2.
Oh, that looks cool, Adam.
Right?
Hey,
You wildcat.
I stopped after 32.
That's close.
Just out of curiosity, X1 in chat, if you saw Lady Liberty get tanked on Wednesday's show, because that was...
Yeah.
She was tanked.
X1.
She was tanked.
She was buckled.
Listen, it's okay. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I made you dinner.
Yeah.
She woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning hungry as hell, so she made herself dinner, and I just happened to be there.
Yeah.
I have the best X1.
I made you dinner. I didn't really eat. I didn't dare eat.
So, Paul, what's your favorite mix for 2023?
My favorite what?
Mix.
Oh, buddy, I don't know. They're all awesome.
Adam's banana cornbread, whatever.
Yeah, it's good. They're all good. I can't like.
It's hard, right? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
It's hard to just pick one.
Yeah. It's really
Narrow it down.
hard.
How many mixes have you repeatedly made?
Ooh,
I
yeah.
know.
Is
A
there something
bunch.
that you made more than once this year from this year?
A bunch. Yeah,
I
a
didn't even
bunch.
think about that.
I mean, that's usually a good indication of it's a good mix if you've made it multiple times.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
at now. Because there's
Yeah,
somebody's
I've
recipe
I've made a bunch of them. Yeah.
I think they're all old though. The other one. This one's from 2020 that I've made multiple times this year. Thanks, Slushy.
Yeah.
Cookie crack.
I made Steve-O's strawberry shake a couple times. So I'll put that up there. It's got the shakes for some strawberry. I've made that a few times. I've made a couple 30s of that, so.
Which one? Sorry, Evan, I didn't catch that.
It's from Steve-O. It's called Got the Shakes for Some Strawberry. It's a strawberry milkshake with his milkshake base. It's really good. I can drop it out there if you'd like.
Oh, yes, please.
Chat. Go. Copy. Pasta.
The thing
think that
about that,
works.
Sharon, is I was stupid and I asked, I was like, all right, guys, I've got my 16. That was my goal because we did 12 last year. Should I stick with 16 or should I go with 20 shots? And Benny decided to be like, oh, screw that. We're going to put a poll up. Should Cassie do 20 shots or 30? I ended up getting voted to do-
Zero.
and I was mixing 4 shots at a time, so I just did 32.
Damn, I'm missing that milkshake by Capella.
Oh, Edward,
so
that's a
good.
good
So
one.
good.
You like milkshakes?
You
yeah,
gotta
know.
get that one.
It's on the list.
that's a good
Holy
one.
Echo. Milkshake by Cap.
Yeah, that was one of them when that release came out. It was that one, Nut Muffin, and Sticky Bun that I grabbed because those all sounded really good to me.
They're all good. They are all good. Rocky made some killer recipes with all 3.
Well,
Yeah, his Nut Muffin recipe was. There was one that he had that in it. It was really nice.
He
He made that apple taquitos recipe this year. That was good.
Yeah,
I made that
that
a
was
couple
good.
times.
Mhm.
I remember you saying how good that was, but because of the
Interesting.
cinnamon, I didn't actually try it.
Had a
Yeah, it was cinnamony.
sticky bun.
was good, though.
Too early on the year.
I made that too. Yeah, because I needed something to make with my sticky bun, with that sticky bun flavor, and I wanted somebody better to make a recipe with it first.
She did 32.
No, Linda, I did 32 shots. I drank over half a
Should have
gallon.
did 37.
You don't even drink hard liquor.
37. It's just that number has resonance because of Kevin Smith. That's all.
Ah,
If you've never seen Clerks, go watch Clerks. His girlfriend had relations with 37 dongs. Let's just say that. 37.
She just.
37. My girlfriend
hey,
said
I
37
slept
dicks.
really good for a
In a
while.
row?
Yeah, you stumbled through the
Oh.
house really well on the way to the couch too.
Hey, I didn't puke. I didn't get sick. I didn't wake up hungover and groggy. I didn't have a headache.
Dead.
I just laid down, passed out, and sweated
Exactly,
all out.
Linda. Exactly.
And I made sure I had plenty of water beforehand, and I drank water throughout the show. So
My theory is that vodka was water because most anyone would be dead after 32 shots.
It sounded like she bounced
Yeah.
off it, Steven, but not that I can remember for sure. She bounced
She
off
wouldn't
a
be
lot of stuff.
bounced off. She'd be dancing with the welder if she had 32
okay, I
shots.
didn't trip over the welder. However, when I walked through it and went to turn off the light, I hit my elbow off the propane heater that's in the other room on the
In
wall.
your own house or someone else's?
In
she,
our
do-
house.
she doesn't know.
Okay.
She's not sure.
Well,
What-
I mean, I went from this room to the living room. I don't think I went outside. At least I hope not.
After 32 shots, you're lucky you didn't wake up in the neighbor.
I'm surprised she remembers anything about the trip out here.
I don't remember the trip out there. I just remember waking up on the couch, like, so.
I woke up in the tub once after a night of drinking like that. I wasn't like wet or like taking a bath. I just woke up in the tub. Shirt was off.
Place to, like,
Fucking
lay
shower
down
curtain
and
was on
go
the floor.
So she did this
Like,
weird demonic moaning whine sound for like forever. Bunny was Bunny was laying on my head across my arm, like she always perches on there and lays her head next to my head. She kept thumping her feet, grunting, and acting like she's gonna attack
It's
you.
like, what's wrong with mom?
No, she was more annoyed that mom was making noise and she was trying to take a nap. It's like, no, shut up.
Tell mom to shut up. That's great.
Oh my god, I was so
Oh.
trash. But
I
it was fun.
I literally had to hold her back. She was trying to jump over there and attack you because she was sick
Oh,
of it.
and just to be fair, I didn't just do the 32 shots before the show and throughout the show. I also smoked 2 bowls on top of it, so I was flying.
Damn, those tastes
But that
so
still wasn't as bad as my 21st birthday.
Out of that little flavor chaser fucking you got there, I bet it's fucking delightful.
Yeah, it's called the Har RTA by Mark Todd.
Oh, it's by
I've seen the horror, yep.
Todd?
Yeah,
Like
it's
as
a
in
bitch to build, but
Hey guys,
and
Todd
it's
here.
really annoying to
custard.
build on it and to fail. But the vape of it, it's a restricted direct long. This is, and I'm vaping Dave's creamy custard in it. And
It's
right now, just after the shake, the milfoy. Oh, it's so good.
like that flavor.
Yeah.
It's a nice flavor.
And then
Underused.
it starts to steep in with
Milfoy?
the custard and
Mhm.
everything. It's so good.
Sharon, yeah, I think the only reason she survived that is because she stuck with one liquor. She'd
Okay,
mix, she was screwed.
also,
Yeah.
I come from a long line of alcoholics that like pound hard liquor constantly and don't get side effects other than, getting drunk. So
Holy
it's
shit.
in my genes. I can drink like a fish and I never get sick.
Don't
Yeah,
I might lay
Rocky.
down, pass out, and sweat it out, but that's the only side effects I
Don't
have from
miss
drinking.
some days. No, Rocky.
don't miss that
No.
at all.
I mean, my 21st birthday, my mom took me out to Chinese and I had a scorpion bowl for 4 by myself. And then we went
See.
back and drank some tequila rose and had lit sambuca shots and a couple of joints.
You see the
That
problem though,
night, I
Cassie.
just laid in my bed with my hands flat beside me, and I felt like my hands were floating above me, and I felt like I was floating above the bed, and my tongue felt like it was so swollen, like I couldn't open my mouth, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk.
You messed up though, Cassie, because you remember your 21st birthday. I have zero recollection of the entire fucking day.
I
None.
remember the scary parts, though. That was it,
Just
because it freaked
none.
me out so much. But I've
I
also
don't remember it.
started
I remember
drinking
waking up that
regularly
day.
at 16.
I remember
That was
waking
the
up
rule
that
in
day.
the house. Once you turn 16, you can do whatever you want. You can try hard liquor, you can try hard drugs, you can do whatever you want as long as it's in the house and supervised.
I know, Steven, we just watched that recently. Play for his first Scorpion Bowl.
And the first time I was ever drunk, I was only like 3. Because everybody thought it was cute that I was asking for sips, so everybody was giving me sips, and it doesn't take long for a 3-year-old to become inebriated.
Those people should have gone to jail. Just saying.
That's Claremont. That's what they do there.
I don't go for that. I can't go for that. No.
It was
No
my
can do.
mom leaving me and locking me out of our apartment. That was the part that
Can't go for that.
I can't go for that.
Right? Now I'm gonna have that fucking song.
Good Tim.
Oh yeah, Hall & Oates fucking rule, man.
You see, what stuck in my head is Steve-O mentioned he'd no play for a Scorpion Bowl, and then right afterwards it breaks into that song where he squeezes that old lady's melons. Remember that part? And it's like, the whole would trip down.
Yeah.
They were watermelons or cantaloupes or something, people. Calm down.
give this old lady's melons a squeeze.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's just who I am.
Uh-oh.
Now
Dave's like, yep. Dave's thinking Brig. Brig for Christmas.
Tommy said my
You know how
wife holds her
depressing
liquor
that
by
is, Tim?
my ears.
How depressing that is to spend Christmas in a military prison. Boy,
That's actually worse than being in a regular jail.
you're fucking right. It's worse. Hard labor, man.
I can't go for that.
No TVs, nothing. 3 cigarettes with your one with each meal of the day, and an MP with a fully automatic loaded machine gun right next to you the whole time.
Can go for being twice as nice. Dun, dun, dun. It's gonna
He
be
looks over at you every now and then.
stuck in my head.
Now I have
dare you
that
to start
bass line in my
something.
head,
I dare
Adam.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Now
always
I
have
have
the
that
little.
bass line in my head. Dun, 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 dun.
I always
I
have that
love that
keyboard run.
movie, Steve-O.
Uh,
All right, but the important thing
song.
about Wednesday, I passed out, I woke up, I ate a little food, and I remembered to take my meds so I didn't go psycho.
That's it.
I think you went psycho with the 32 shots, just saying.
No, I went happy with the
Yeah.
30 shots.
Y'all crazy.
Oh, she
Yeah,
kept
Tim's-
in the after show. She kept yelling at me, Tim, he won't kiss me. It's like because you smell like the bar floor.
I
frat
don't
house.
remember this.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't believe him though, because I don't remember this, and I never asked him to kiss
Ask
me
the
because
people
he
on the
stabbed me
show.
in the
You were
nostrils with his-
screaming at me.
You stabbed me in the nostrils with your mustache hair when you kissed me, so I don't believe you. I don't ask you to kiss me because that fucking hurt.
You even came in here and tried before I got off the street.
Yeah. I saw that.
Woo. Yeah, you were there for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
She
whoa,
came
your
in-
breath smells bad.
I don't remember that. I honestly don't remember a lot.
Your breath is bad. Yeah. It's funny when you're drunk and
So you
someone
want
else
me
is
to
drunk. You
finish off
guys
the
can kiss
bottle and
all
come out there?
that. Someone's drinking and you're drinking too. Kissing's not a problem. Someone else has been drinking way too much and then they try to kiss you. Say, whoa. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the great
You
thing
can
though,
do
Linda, is I
what
was
you
drinking
can.
vodka, which doesn't actually have any carbs in it, with diet soda and vape flavorings. No sugar. I'm Gouda.
Disadvantage of drinking too much whiskey is it does have a lot of carbs in it.
Whiskey. Y'all drink whiskey?
That's my favorite.
I mean,
drink.
hey, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I could just polish off this bottle of vodka. There's only a quarter of a bottle left. I can't get any worse than the other night. It's only half of what I drank the other night.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Sacaparon.
Nice.
Where is it from?
Paul says you can't pronounce it. He can't pronounce it, so it's got to be good. That's what
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
That's right.
Can't pronounce it. It's got to be fancy. I'm good.
Hey, listen, he can say that word better than us two Canadians can. What is it? The mille fou?
Milfay, you
Milfay.
mental case. Fuck.
Milfay.
Jesus
Well-
Christ, Paul, you're from Canada.
Oh, je suis.
Linda, vodka doesn't contain carbs.
Je suis.
Oh,
Non, je parle français un peu, seulement un peu.
See? Parle français.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's the advantage of using the vodka because even it doesn't affect your sugars.
I mean, I could just put it out there and just be like, X1 in chat, if you're joining us for New Year's Eve tomorrow, I want to see Cassie get half as trash as she did on Wednesday's Benny show. X2 if you just want me to be sober.
we're X2.
Sorry, guys, I'm voting for the X2. I have to put up with the after effects.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Tommy.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's your biggest problem, your liver.
Guys, always say I drink to excess one day every year, and that's my birthday.
Yep.
It's the only day I allow myself to drink
Hey, you
to
had-
excess anymore.
You know what? That was such a great birthday, though. I'm so glad you started.
Yeah, I had a great time. It's fucking fantastic. And I felt it for 2
Eddie.
days. Man. That's why I don't do it anymore. I also am to the point where like partying and like all that shit is like I just don't really like it. I'd rather just chill with like 5 of my best friends and just have a couple drinks, you know, instead of a fucking room full of people trying to holler and shit. It's like I'm too old for that now.
It's been about nearly
Hello.
6 months since I had a drink at all. I didn't drink.
Yeah, last time I had a beer was our Halloween show. That was
I only
October
drink on
25th.
Saturdays.
Only drink on Saturdays.
Don't
So
worry,
when I
Tim. I
was-
made up for your lack of drinking for the last 6 months Wednesday. You're okay.
Yeah,
I had
pretty
a
much.
time when I was DJing like crazy, like every week, at least
Oh,
3
jeez.
or 4 times.
Yeah, you're drinking like crazy. You're
It's-
sucking down cigarettes
It's
when you
really
were
unhealthy.
smoking.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah. When I was smoking, I smoked a pack maybe in a night, or maybe
Oh, yeah,
2 or 3
yeah.
hours smoking.
I did that normally 2 packs a day. When I was drinking, man, who knows?
We
My
are
friend
coming-
Chris would fly through 3 packs of cigarettes in a fucking DJ set. And I'm like, dude, he's like, well, I don't smoke them all. I fucking take like 3 drags and I put in the ashtray and I forget about it. I'm like, well, that's you asshole.
Well, that's a good.
You know how expensive
you
they
guys
are?
You guys are bringing up a good point, though. If you are
Lives
going to
in
be
the
drinking on
city.
New Year's Eve,
Don't
maybe
drive.
well that too, 100%.
Yeah.
But make sure that you have devices that are simple, and you have plenty of liquid at your disposal, and you don't have to try and mix something, or if find it. Make sure it's ready ahead of time, because if you drink as much as someone did the other day, you might have had an issue if that wasn't the case. And you don't want to get that
I would
craving.
have just been like, Tim, mix me some juice. I need juice, and I'm out, and I can't mix. I can't see my scale.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I did vape through a lot because I mean I made those 3 bottles of the smoked butterscotch pumpkin stuff on Monday. I went through all of the
Ugh.
custard, all of the milkshake, almost half of the cheesecake, and most of my silent night just since then.
Well, you think about it. That's when I used to chain smoke. Is when I went out and drank
Oh, Fitty.
on drinking nights.
I actually retried a couple of old shitty beers that I used to drink in my childhood, like 10 or 15 years ago, like Ice House, OE, Mickey's, and they all fucking tasted terrible to me. I got too spoiled by good beers. I can only drink a very select group of cheapo beers now because I got spoiled. Like I'll drink like a Tecate or Modelos, Coronas. I can't drink like any Budweiser products anymore at all. I can't really do Miller beer except for High Life.
I can
Like
just,
I can't.
I can picture
drink
Paul on New
beer
Year's Eve
anymore.
sitting in a hot tub with a bunch of pina coladas and Mai Tais.
We used to drink gallons of Coors
Right.
Light. It just tastes like beer flavored water to me
Little
now.
cooler right next to you, so you don't have to get out. Yep.
All right,
Exactly,
so
Fitty.
if that's the case,
Just get
tomorrow
a
night,
box.
please don't join the stream. I don't want to have you on stream in the hot tub. Nobody wants to see that.
Tall
We used to
boy,
do
back
30
then.
packs, 30 packs of cans, Steve-O, because it was $10 for a 30 pack of cans of Ice House.
Ice House is cheap now, Fitty.
It was back then too. It was like the slightly better cheap beer, and it had more alcohol. It was 5.5. Ugh. Can't even fucking smell that shit anymore.
Yeah, I don't do beer.
That's all I drink now. It's just beer. Yes, Red Dog as well, Mallory.
Oh, I used to love Red Stripe, that Jamaican beer.
That's good
Oh,
beer.
Good stuff, yeah.
It tastes good.
Well, the only time I was in Jamaica was 1985, and they're little stubby bottles of Red Stripe.
Yeah, they still have stubby bottles.
Oh yeah, oh my
7
God.
ounces. Yeah, 7 ounces. 6 or 7 or 5 or something
Plowing
like
through
that.
those, like
Mhm.
plowing. I don't even know, probably 25, 30 a day. I was sweating it out as fast as I drank it.
Ooh, that's another one too. Rolling Rock. I can't
Oh.
fucking drink that anymore. We used to drink that by the gallon. I just can't
What
drink
about,
it
what
anymore.
about Keystone Light?
I never fucked with
My
Keystone.
My uncle used to get 30 packs of those.
See, we were always Bush. If we were getting cheap beer like that, we would always get Bush beer. Yeah, I know, right? It's the same thing as Keystone, basically.
My
Just
grandparents
watered
were
down.
Genesee drinkers. My grandmother was
Mhm.
Genesee Light. My grandfather was Genesee Cream Ale.
My grandpa was old Milwaukee.
My
So I-
favorite beer is
Night.
Brewdog Punk IPA.
Oh yeah, see, I like IPAs.
Yeah.
They're very
And
divisive though.
A local
You gotta like
beer
that bitter note.
from where I work. It's called Willy Beer, and it's just good.
It's just like a lager, or it's just like a regular ass
Yeah, it's,
beer.
it's
or...
like a regular lager. It has a.
Cool.
It's mild, but it's not like what's the
Exactly,
word for
Steve-O.
it? Bland. You know, a lot of the Swiss beers are like liquefied cardboard.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yum, yum.
You know, when it rains outside and you find a piece of cardboard, that's the
Yes.
smell of Swiss beer.
Oh, that's
you know?
weird.
Wow.
Steve, I'm with you on that. Fucking Rolling Rock and AVGN. He's like,
So, Dave, you said that was in 1985, so that's what you're doing when your daughter was born? You were partying down in Jamaica?
I was running.
you were only born in '85. Holy shit!
I was
in
born in
kindergarten.
85, yeah.
I was in kindergarten in
Was
1985.
running away from Vermont because he's afraid he had kids.
Yeah, I was I was living in a driftwood shack I rented off a Rastafarian guy in Negril, Jamaica, living in the jungle,
That's the way to do it. I'm gonna
hanging
do
out
that
with
one of
these
days.
East German girls that didn't shave their legs or armpits. Yeah, it was good times.
Sounds like East German.
He abandoned
Seriously,
you for
Echo
that,
Dub.
people.
They didn't shave their armpits or legs.
I shaved for nobody. Nobody.
They were gorgeous, but that was like, oh,
Cringe
Stay underground, I guess.
oh yeah.
But
then
you know that
also,
that trend is back.
Oh no.
Rocky, I do remember those.
Not for me.
We used to get those when they got to get together, Christmas and New Year's, and during the summertime they'd get those Genesee beer balls. I don't know if they still have these.
Out
Beer
of
ball.
curiosity, Echo Dub, I just want to know how you know what that wet, soggy cardboard tastes like. Did you take a bite?
No.
Me too, Steve.
In one of my former jobs, I
Strawberry.
had to move around stuff like that, you know. And then you get the smell on your hands, and then you maybe just
Oh,
touch your
Oh,
face.
okay.
And say,
Never
What's
mind.
that?
Any?
Oh, it's wet
need for
cardboard.
weed.
Horrible.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Swaggy. I don't know. I don't even know what the question to ask. Like, what kind of drugs are you on? And
Swag was in the next hut over. He was your neighbor in the
I
grill.
guess.
Either that is in Tijuana or something with that donkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Have another bowl, Swag.
You know, the only time I've ever seen a donkey was in Switzerland. The
Really?
Swiss Army had donkeys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I've never seen a donkey in my life other than on TV until I was in Switzerland.
Whatever it is, I like it, Swag.
When I grew
That's
up,
crazy.
Some places around there has had donkeys for no
But
real
not
reason.
anymore.
they
That's
just did.
that's long gone. That's long gone.
This wasn't
There's
long ago.
donkeys in
This was
Vermont, New
like
Hampshire.
well, 10 years ago. No, about 14 years ago.
All right. Yes, they use it for I think transportation stuff in the army. I think.
I saw them right near Lake Constance.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went to get a Christmas tree one year, and there were some donkeys out in the pasture, and I had to ask my mother why the donkey had 5 legs. I was a first grader, so I didn't think anything of the fact that the donkey's dick, it was actually touching the ground, and it looked like it had 5 legs.
That's it.
But I've still not gotten as close and personal with donkeys as Swaggy, because what happens in Tijuana,
Stays
we don't
in
want to hear
Tijuana.
about.
Stays in
Ironically,
Tijuana.
Swag, I don't have TFA strawberries and cream. Isn't that weird? I was when I first started mixing, Fresh and others who I trusted always told me not to buy blah and blah flavors. Just make it yourself, because the version you mix is always going to be better than the pre-made version. So I always kind of avoided those just at first. But maybe I'll grab TFA strawberries and cream.
Rocky.
It tastes like that. It's probably just their strawberry and their sweet cream.
Rocky, I gotta ask you this
Really?
question: if you've been called a donkey, you didn't happen to be a Tijuana at the same time Swaggy was with you. Just making.
Ew! 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 Oh!
That's awesome,
Interesting,
Rocky.
yes, Swaggy. TFL
Oh,
strawberries
God.
and cream smells like Dr. Pepper.
It's kind of like the line
He said
I
it smells
used to
like this
use.
Dr. Pepper that
Yeah,
I
the
have.
strawberries and
this
cream Dr.
Strawberry and cream one. He thinks that it's the same flavor. I mean,
Wait, hold on. There is a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been out since like Valentine's this year.
Never seen that before.
it's delightful. And I'm a strawberry and cream guy, so
I didn't know that. We only get the original Dr. Peppers here.
it's good. Yeah, we get lots of varieties over here. They've been throwing different shit into Dr. Pepper and seeing what sticks, and they're all pretty nice.
Yeah. You know the lemonade Fanta?
Yes.
Yep.
If you ever come to Europe, try Fanta in Europe.
Oh,
Completely
yeah.
different.
Yeah, there's
Completely different
there's an
color, different flavor.
elderflower Fanta in Europe.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend
Mango,
was Serbian.
pineapple,
So
lemon.
she would go there a couple times a year, and she would always bring me back like all these awesome flavors of Fanta, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys
The
are
lemon
lucky
one.
in Serbia.
The lemon one is
Yeah.
crazy good.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
this last
Lucky for
week-
their
this
flavors,
last
not for
week.
anything else.
This last week, Nick just tried the Green just tried the hot Dr. Pepper. Never had a warm Dr. Pepper before. Hot Dr. Pepper. Hot Dr. Pepper is actually quite yummy and nice and
Ugh.
soothing. It's actually
Really?
Don't knock it until you try it though.
No, I
it
get it,
doesn't
'cause
sound great, but it is actually a really
No, because it slightly has like a slight medicinal vibe to it,
Mhm.
almost like a Dr. Pepper does, kind of.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Warm
Um,
Dr. Pepper.
warm Dr. Pepper. You warm it up.
I mean,
my grandfather had me try when I was a kid. And he's like, I was okay then. I like it
Now,
more
see-
as I got older.
That would be nice with that mixer that I used to make, which was Dr. Fireball, which is just Dr. Pepper and Fireball. It's cinnamon fucking liqueur.
Make it warm. Yeah.
Make it warm.
Mm.
I mean,
I could see
cinnamon already, like has that warmness to it. I don't want warm soda personally, but I get it. Like I totally get it.
Wasn't that Fanta Zero I just drank the other day? The mystery flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fanta.
Yeah, the Fanta mystery flavor Zero.
Fanta.
And it really
Bueno.
seriously tastes like Wonder Flavors,
How white
Pixie
people
Stick,
say.
and their tropical gummy candy mixed together.
Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna
Good night,
Fanta?
Tommy.
Don't you
Happy
wanna?
New Year.
Hi, Tommy.
Happy New Year.
Hi, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah. See, man. Why don't they make this here? Why aren't we into elderflower in the United States? God dang it.
I just realized.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can see that, but hold
Mm.
on. Let me.
Elderflower. Interesting.
Shit is so fucking good. It's so good. Like unbelievably good. Haven't had it in like, oh man, when the fuck did we date? Oh, it's been a while since I dated that girl. So I haven't had one in a while.
Is that
Yeah,
the
there's-
Tata slide?
This is the bottle it came in too. This is exactly because it's called Shokata. Right there. This is the exact
I-
bottle she brought me from Serbia.
Yeah, that's good.
That is a
It's a
funky
crazy
looking
flavor.
bottle.
Right? It's fucking crazy. I saved it for years just because I wanted to remember it. This bottle, just because I was like, I need to get this shit again. It's so good. Yeah, they've changed their logo since, eh?
Check Amazon. You might be able to get it.
You
I'll
can.
show you one of my favorite.
It's $66 for a
lemonades.
6-pack, though. Tim.
Holy shit.
That's my favorite lemonade of all. It's called
Ah,
Sinalco,
I
and
never
it's
even
like
heard of this.
mandarin, lemon, orange.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Oh.
they made
Sinalco.
like a less sugary version of it, and it almost smells like a tea.
Interesting.
Have you tried to duplicate that in vape?
I think so. Maybe.
Because that could be a nice vape. Sounds like a good one.
Wow.
Maybe.
Slide to the left.
Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands.
Yes, I made the blueberry
Hate that.
Sinalco lemonade. I post that in the chat.
Anytime the DJ plays that, I want to fucking go up behind him with a 12 gauge.
I was wondering if you tried it because there's weird things like
Cha-cha,
that.
real good now.
That's going to be your best option if you don't have availability to it or haven't had it in a while.
Crisscross. Reverse. Reverse. Charlie Brown.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to get into these crackers right now.
Stop right 2 times.
Tomorrow.
Stop left 2
Tomorrow.
times.
Hold on.
Yeah, unfortunately, Echo Dub, I'm missing
me,
half the
please.
ingredients.
Do I really need a whole box of crackers for
I
tomorrow?
am missing.
Yeah.
Racist.
I'm just missing the Flavor Monks blueberry.
Yeah, it's Flavor Monks is kind of strange. They have some good flavors and some are. They come as far as I know. Flavor Monks is a candy maker or related to candy making in Belgium. And some of the flavors are like spot on, and some of the flavors are like almost powdery mouthfeel. You know, it's strange. And the what is it? The blackberry is more like a blackcurrant flavor.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want blackberry to be a perfumey blueberry.
Blueberry. Yeah, it's close to medicinal tasting. The Flavor Monks blueberry, it's really pungent, but it's also not blueberry like VSO or Flavor West. It's like a blueberry candy. Yeah, it tastes like you would imagine a really strong and pungent blueberry candy.
I have a couple blueberry candy.
That could be useful though, for sure.
Yeah. But here it is, the blackberry. The blackberry is black currant. I don't know if maybe in Belgium blackberry is black currant. I don't know.
See, I have Flavor
That's
World's blueberry
possible.
candy, Flavor World's blueberry candy, and VTA's blueberry candy.
You don't have Wonder Flavors blueberry gummy candy?
Yes, I do.
I was gonna say you gotta have that.
I do. It's not my stash, but I do have it. It's right over here.
Oh wait, blueberry gummy candy, or I know we have the blue raz. Do you have the blueberry?
Yeah, I have the blueberry. If it's not over here, it's in the other box.
Or am I high and that's not a flavor?
I
That's
bought
flavor,
it
right?
when I bought the last non-nums order, so I could fill it out.
I don't use it a whole bunch. I probably should.
It's not my stash, so I'm imagining that's one of the last ones I got. I did pick it up.
Speaking of weird flavors, I have a German brand called Ultra Bio, and they make absinthe. Absinthe and what's the other one? Woodruff. And honestly, Woodruff vanilla. It sounds crazy, but it's so interesting to wait.
No, I like planty and floral stuff, so that sounds nice.
Yeah, Woodruff. That's the one. Because there's a brand called Tom Clark's liquid. I think he was in the show of Wayne once, and he has quite a famous liquid called Tom Clark's Original, and it's basically Woodruff and other things, including vanilla and maybe some other things, and it's one of the best mouth to lung liquids you can get from Germany.
Yeah, the only absinthe I have is Decadent Vapors.
This says that Sweet Woodruff has a flavor combination already of vanilla, cardamom, and cinnamon.
Whorehound, yes.
So that's kind of nice to be already.
You probably really like that one, Whorehound.
Yeah, it's on my list now.
Whorehound's like a fucking cough drop, isn't it?
Ricola kind of thing, but
yeah. Like a lozenge.
Swaggy definitely toned it down. It's not like overpowering, like you can't mix with it type thing, which you could really easily do with that flavor.
Yeah, that's useful. You can use that flavor for a ton of shit, for sure.
Yeah. I made a boo-boo on a mix a while ago. Good thing I like Swaggy's honey. I put a little too much. Oh, it's like I'm vaping Clover honey.
Oh,
it's supposed to be a strawberry custard cheesecake. It's completely
jeez.
Clover honey, you know?
Wow.
It tastes good. It's good.
Knocked everything else to invisibility, though?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. Wow. Which honey did you use, and at what percentage for it to do that?
Oh, I think it was just raw, and I think I used it like it was an OG.
Oh, jeez.
I think I edited the recipe, so I'm not stupid again, but it was high. But you know what? It tastes great. It's
so you mix it like
all honey
raw at like 2%.
It was like that. Like it was like 2.5% or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's good.
I mean,
No,
there's a few
Linda.
raws that I
Happy
go
New Year.
2% with.
And yes, I did your cha-cha slide Google search thing. That was pretty neat.
I like seeing Buddhas walk the other day too, Linda. That was awesome.
Uda.
Yeah, it's one of those Google Easter eggs. If you
Okay.
put in Cha-Cha Slide and hit the microphone, it makes your screen dance every time you click the thing.
I fixed the
So-
recipe, but originally it was 2.5% honey.
Raw.
Yeah, raw.
Wow. That's a lot of raw.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, phenomenal taste. Like, if you like honey, Swaggy's honey cannot be beat. I don't care what anyone says.
There isn't one that doesn't go. Even Wonder Flavors, you turn it up that high, you'd be in trouble. It'll start.
Nothing tastes as good as Swaggy's honey, be it OG, raw, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, Wonder Flavor is the only other one. As long as you don't turn it up too high, that doesn't go cat pee. For me, and even that can if you turn it up too high.
Is absinthe like a licorice?
Liqueur, like kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
close to it. Yeah,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Is it like fennel?
yep.
Yeah.
It has
Okay.
the same. It's the same family of taste. Yeah.
You've never heard
Yeah,
the
it's-
term, Paul, chasing the green dragon?
No.
No?
no,
It's
Well,
actually
that's-
both.
That's
The
what
green
absinthe is, yep.
the green fairy. It
It's-
is.
Green
Yeah,
Fairy,
it's
yeah.
anise. It's anise and fennel, so it's like all the black
fennel.
licorice flavored shit.
It has the original absinthe had wormwood in it, which is a hallucinogen.
Yeah, but they can't make
Yeah,
it like that.
and, you had,
No,
and it
that-
had to be special. There's a special thing he did with the sugar cube, and it's like all kinds of weird crap.
Yeah, and it
I
made you have a fun time.
yeah. The first time
Oh,
I went
shit.
to Europe, I bought the real McCoy, and it was illegal in North America at the time, but I got it in
My God.
for a friend of mine.
Yeah, and it's made maybe 1.5 hours from my place. That's
Nice.
the area where we can get the real deal. That's one of the original
So-
manufacturers.
And that's hallucinogenic?
no
Easter
You,
eggs.
Not anymore.
you will be drunk before you get any hallucinations. But
It's another Google Easter egg.
So he just starts sipping out of the bottle. No biggie.
and
yeah,
it's
that'd
strong.
be strong.
You can drink it like pure, but what we do is we take a glass, a spoon with a sugar
Sugar
cube
cube
on
on
top
it,
of
yep.
it, and then you
Pour it
put
over
that
the
on
sugar
top
cube.
and a little bit of water.
Yeah, as I said, the
And,
ritual with the sugar cube. I was told that was very important.
Oof.
Let me tell you
Wow.
the headache. Let me tell you the headache you get of this is strong. If you
I
have
bet.
enough of it, you're gonna pass out.
Yeah, I tasted it just as you took a swig. I tasted it too.
I make
Ugh.
pear. I make some homemade jams for my family and friends, and I make pear and absinthe jam.
Pear and absinthe jam.
Oh, so the pear would calm it down a bit.
Yep, and it's. I describe it as green. It's a green flavor. You know, it's like herbal, fennel, licorice, kind of.
What's that? There's a German alcohol. It used to be given to the German troops in World War One. That's still really popular. I can't remember the name of it.
It's
Jägermeister?
Jaeger bombs.
No, it's
not. Jägermeister.
No,
my
it's some
God.
other name.
Jaeger bombs. Oh god.
Famous.
Hey, never mind. Jaeger bombs are awesome. That Jägermeister.
They're supposedly really not good for your stomach, though.
Well, they went down pretty
Well,
good.
the
They
most
did that
famous is
idea.
definitely Jägermeister.
Fucked.
That's well, when the vape fam used to do our D&D night, we used to have Jaeger was their drink. He had the Jaeger cooler, like the 3-bottle Jaeger cooler. Yeah.
Yeah, before the
Gunpowder
game,
lead.
take a shot. In the middle of the game, take a break to eat, take a shot.
shot.
Before we leave, take a shot.
You mean this, Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jägermeister.
a shot
Oh,
of
yeah.
that dropped in Red Bull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jägerbomb.
Yeah,
Jaeger bomb.
shit's dynamite.
Yeah. The thing is,
Oh.
I cannot drink it anymore. I instantly vomit if I just smell it. I had
That's
too much.
that's
I had-
tequila for most people.
had
Most
too
people,
much
you
of it.
sniff tequila and you just throw up.
Cassie with tequila just reminds her of Mario.
Because you have
Please,
to
Mario.
imagine when you play out as DJ, usually the guys from the club serve you maybe a bottle or maybe just some shots like every half hour. Hey, there are some shots, and usually they bring you ice cold Jägermeister. Then it's okay. But
Well, that's
as
why I
soon
said
as
they
it
my
starts to warm up.
where we used to go. One of
Drink
the
Jaeger
my
anymore.
friends has the triple cooler thing. You turn the bottles upside down and it comes through this and super chills it. That's how we used to drink
Yep.
our shots.
Yeah, our producer who did the early April album, Chris, his roommate had a fucking dispenser cooler for
Yep.
Jaeger because he had like a big fancy bar and shit like in their apartment, and
Yep.
he always loved to serve people. Do you guys want Jaeger? Like, okay,
That's where we
sure.
had the
He loved
mead.
pouring you a cup of Jaeger. He loved it.
That's where we one of the other guys brought that honey mead and we tried it. The honey mead is
Jason.
delicious, man. That is tasty stuff.
It's really good. Get you fucked up though.
Even if I still drank, I wouldn't go anywhere near tequila. Fuck. I got so hammered on that stuff in
Yeah.
Florida, then I had to get on a plane and to the fly to the Bahamas. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Then he had
I haven't had tequila
then
since my 20s. I'm 43.
yeah, but he had to deal with airport security because tequila made his clothes fall off, and he had to go through security.
Well, it was long before the security. I was hammered, getting onto this little plane, flying to the Bahamas. They didn't care back then.
One of the
Oh,
shadow
nowadays,
bars
you
my
probably
band used to
would
play at
let
had
you go.
dollar shots of Cuervo.
That's
Right,
my
rum.
that's the best rum
That
I've
shit
ever had. Mount
is
Gay.
really fucking good. I can't
It's-
drink that shit anymore, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's just a clean rum without any added sugar, without any added vanilla or other flavors. It's just rum.
My next gross story is Appleton Overproof Jamaican rum. My God.
Yeah,
I could-
Appleton's-
I could drink Red Stripes all day, wouldn't even phase me. One little shot of Appleton Overproof in a big thing of orange juice, I was on my ass. That
Oh,
stuff
God.
is fucking crazy powerful. Crazy powerful. It's like
Sounds like what I
190
need.
proof. No. You
No,
did 30.
No, I think
You
good.
did 32 shots of that. I guarantee you'd be dead. Guaranteed.
No,
That's a
I wouldn't
hun-
do 32
No,
shots
no.
of that. I'm not fucking psychotic.
That stuff's 190 proof. It's almost pure alcohol.
Ugh.
190.
Yeah. Child's play. Let's go. Bring it.
You mean like when I
You wouldn't get through 3 shots, you'd be on your ass,
the
Cassie. I
100
guarantee.
100
You can
80 proof-
clean windows.
the
with that.
180 proof
Yeah.
180 proof moonshine that I friggin' was drinking
Yeah.
like those regular shots, and I didn't realize a thimbleful was actually a proper shot.
Yeah. Even at my height of drinking, when like me and my
Oh, I
drummer
got
and my
messed
band
up.
would drink Everclear, which is basically like, just great
Oh.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Gross.
One shot in a bottle of like lime juice or something like that, like just one shot. And that would last me a while. I'd sip on
Yeah.
that all night at band practice.
Yeah.
And then I'd
we-
also be drinking beers too, though.
We used to buy a Quebec version of Everclear, and we'd mix it with a 2-liter bottle of Coke and be
Yeah.
fucking hammered.
Mhm.
Hammered. A little Mickey, hammered.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievably drunk. Unbelievable. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a poor man's Long Island iced
Apparently I didn't
tea.
get my head for alcohol from Dad here.
Yeah.
So if you
I was
look at
12 years old at the time.
so what
Used
I'm
to
getting
drink
here is
Amaretto when I was
everybody on this panel has had their episodes where they drank maybe just a little more than they should have at time or two.
Yeah, for 12 years. Solid.
When
A
I
little
was
too
at
much.
my parents' house for Christmas, my dad usually then serves up kirsch, and kirsch is a clear distilled cherry liquor.
Oh.
But you don't get the taste of cherry. It's just like Everclear. It's like
Oh,
just
jeez.
hard
Wow.
alcohol. Gross.
Dangerous.
At that point, you wished it tasted like cherry.
Yeah, right. I wish this tasted like
So-
cough syrup.
And I'm
better
always
That's when
like,
you take some
sorry, I
of your
can't, I
cherry
drive.
flavor concentrate and you put it in there, then you'll taste the cherry.
No, you're still gonna taste burn.
Yeah.
Tim, I'm giving him hope. Shut up.
Swaggy's cherry raw. I'm telling you, you want a real cherry, like a realistic cherry that you just took out the fucking bag from the store. That's the fucking one. I swear. That is a powerful flavor. It will take the fuck over.
Or if you're looking for a sweeter, more maraschino cherry, like you're popping cherries out of the jar, he's got the maraschino cherry too.
Yeah, I imagine Swag's regular cherry, maraschino cherry, and black cherry mixed at the right fucking percentages would make like a blow your balls off fucking like full-fledged fucking juicy ass cherry. Like where you get all the notes. I've never tried that. I might have to do a blow your balls off cherry now because
Yeah, because you don't get like
because of this idea.
I don't get that bad medicinal note off those cherries.
No, none of them have that.
Mm-mm.
If you push cherry raw too high, you just get more of the skin. It gets tanniny to me. But I mean, obviously, if you put a fucking handful of cherries in your mouth, you're gonna taste a lot of the cherry
Yeah,
skin.
pushing the cherry
Makes
raw
sense.
too much kind of gives me that almost like you had like grapes with it or something because it gives that skin.
Yep. Yeah, it's skinny. Yep.
Is it more pungent than the regular cherry?
Cherry? Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
I get
Most
more,
of my experiences with cherry raw, though.
But I think cherry is also a flavor like strawberry. Some people taste it the way it should be, and others like I don't really get any cherry of it. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe.
Yeah, the cherry raw, I get more of the skin for sure.
But I only get that if I crank it too much, like past 2.
If it gets cranked, it tastes a little almost grapey.
Let me see. What did I use? I made a black cherry ice cream, and I put too much cherry raw in it. So we're gonna see right now what too much was for me.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, it was good too. The vape was good. It just needed more black cherry and less of regular cherry. I have 2 versions.
A good cherry is hard to make.
So, Paul, what are you vaping on so much you got to change your batteries already?
Yeah, Paul.
Cherry raw VSO, I had it at 1.5, and that was too much.
I forget what's in there.
I pulled it back to 1.
Forget what's in here. That's always the best liquids. You can't remember what they are.
Oh, you're supposed to know everything.
Yeah, Paul, you were the D&D for tonight. You're
forget.
supposed to know everything.
I think it's a
Dumb-
leprechaun booty.
Dumb and Dumber?
Leprechaun booty. Is that
Dungeons
really
and
a
Dragons?
recipe?
Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking. I said D&D on purpose instead of DD.
Who made the recipe, or who developed it?
I forget. I'd have to look. What?
And how much did you qualify it?
No, not much. Sometimes I just raise the percentages. That's all.
Rank it up, fucker.
Sometimes. And sometimes it becomes a strawberry lemonade, even though it started off as a chocolate
Everyone
birthday
says-
cake.
Everyone says that, but he always does a great job with his modifications. So
It does.
I'm not.
Can't-
I don't change the whole thing and make totally
he's
different.
he's not a savage.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been a couple that were
Well,
borderline. There were a couple that were borderline.
Let's not be hasty. Paul's a savage, just not in that way.
Yeah. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
All right, Michael.
He's a hot tub pina colada Mai Tai connoisseur.
And on that note,
The doggone girl is mine. She's mine. No,
I have to turn off my camera so Tim doesn't see me getting in my crackers.
Oh, crackers.
I can eat them if I want to. They're mine.
I don't
Save 'em for
appreciate you
tomorrow.
calling me that.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice, lady.
I prefer Whitey.
I want to eat my cracker.
Oh no.
Hey, you have your own box of crackers.
Great. Now you said that, Adam, and for some reason tonight, like everything's made me think movies, so I instantly am thinking me, myself, and Irene now.
I wish somebody would call
we're
me a
watching
saltine.
Wonder Woman. We gotta finish.
Saltine motherfucker.
So has anybody a wish for flavors to come out in 2024?
Yeah, pure eggnog. Swaggy, pure eggnog.
Oh my God!
Well, Swaggy
Tim,
already
we
said
told
if
you
he made
no.
an eggnog, it would taste like something else, and I can't remember what he said.
Scrambled eggs.
That's it.
I need a thyme flavor from Swaggy.
Ooh.
Does he not have one?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he? I thought he has.
I thought
Or
he
does he?
She has all the herbs. I thought that was one
Yes,
of them.
I know
Maybe
he has
you might-
cilantro because I have it. I don't know.
No, I don't have any thyme.
Yeah, I
The
think I'm,
doggone girl is mine.
yeah, I'm just
Maybe
talking out my
one-on-one.
ass. Sorry, I could have.
No, I thought I started to think too, Adam. He might have it.
Yeah, because he has rosemary, right?
Yep.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'll look
that might
it
be
up.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, there's no time. I looked on the site just now.
No
it's
rosemary. I have nope. Thyme is not there, but
He has
thyme,
cilantro.
thyme with strawberries. Yes.
Rosemary, rose hips.
Yeah.
I would
Because
try
I
that.
fucking love VSO rosemary. It's such a good flavor.
That
You
is
can do
nice.
so
I've never
many
used it in a
interesting
vape though. I've
things.
only used it in food.
Yeah, use it in vape.
I think I've had 2 recipes with it, and I'm pretty sure they're both
no,
Larry's.
try it.
Larry.
I'll have to
Adam,
try
you're-
yours.
Adam, you're strawberry blind, right?
You could
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, not as bad
Okay.
as some other people, but it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've had-
try Flavor Alpine strawberry with maybe a little bit VSO rosemary.
The one I don't have. Because it's the most expensive fucking flavor they make.
Yeah, or maybe any other strong, maybe shisha strawberry.
That's my favorite strawberry.
Yeah.
Trying to remember it was one of Larry's recipes. Was it the Sleepy Hollow cocktail?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll add some rosemary next time I
Or
make a
rosemary,
strawberry vape. Some
rosemary or
rosemary.
thyme with pear. That would be great.
That wasn't that one.
Ava, be careful.
Here it is. It's perfect. It's perfect. I get to bring Larry into the mix.
Flavor art?
So we have Christmas Margarita
Make one?
by Mando Larry in here. Coconut VSO at 1, Cranberry VSO at 1, Lime Tahiti Cold Press FA at 0.5, Marshmallow Candy Wonder Flavors at 2, Rosemary VSO at 0.15, and Tequila Agave at 0.6. And yeah, that was actually pretty tasty.
Huh.
Oh,
Frickin' A.
Yeah, Larry made a few actually recipes with the rosemary. He made the Sleepy Hollow cocktail one too, and that's the other one I like better, I think. Remember this one, hun? The rhubarb rosemary daiquiri. Lemon VSO at 1, light rum VTA at 2, rhubarb VSO at 1.75, rosemary VSO at 0.25, and sweet VSO at 0.25. That was another tasty one right there. Yeah, Larry came up with a couple.
the doggone
And-
girl is mine.
Larry is the master of
She's
anything
mine.
booze related.
No,
I stole so many ideas from him.
I can kind of see that in your mixing style. That there's a few mixes you made that definitely 100% feel Larry vibes through them. 100%.
I don't know
He's a
where
good guy.
Bob has been, Steven. He was
Bob-
in the chat on Monday. He was wrapping presents, so we didn't get on, but
I saw a post where he had a whole bunch of presents for his puppy wrapped up.
Scrubbing his balls with steel wool.
Nice.
Ouch.
It's effective, but Jesus.
Bobby.
thank you for making me nauseous, Paul.
Good background music right here, I'm telling you.
That
Let me guess, Paul. You have him in the wall, and he told
Lukather
him if
on
he
the
doesn't
guitar
do
right
it,
there.
then he can't get out.
that
That's why he's doing that. Okay, got it. You're forcing him to do it.
Oh, Steven. I got hang on a second here. I got, what is it called? The iTank 2. It's good.
The iTank?
Yeah, the Vaporesso iTank 2.
The Apple iTank?
No,
Plugs onto your fucking stupid iPad?
Vaporesso iTank version 2. And it is, I have version 1 upstairs on a different mod. But Steve got the version 2, I believe. And it's really good.
Flavors coming through real nice with it.
Yeah,
Shiz.
yeah.
What flavors have you tried through it so far?
Saltine American. I didn't even see that till now.
I have one up. I just have it on one mod upstairs. I put it on a couple days ago.
Yeah. What mix did you try in it?
What's it called? The blueberry. A blueberry mix.
No, she's mine.
Very
Stupid
specific.
famous blueberry.
So the
Is it a sub-ohm tank or is it an
Sub-ohm,
RTA?
sub-ohm.
It's a
Sub-ohm.
sub-ohm.
Steve got a new toilet brush.
Nope, but I do now, Echo Dub.
Hey, listen, Adam, listen to that band.
ouch,
They're in their pocket. Believe me.
Steven.
Yeah, I could just hear from the first video that started playing on their page.
Mhm.
I feel like this gift
Super
came along
tight.
with those pajamas you guys were wearing because it sounds like a Grinchy kind of gift. Yeah.
Listen to
Ooh.
Wild World.
That's what I'm
Adam.
listening to right now.
Yeah, that's fucking tight.
All right. I'm gonna start calling this. Like
This
I
is
said, we got
cool.
tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm gonna get the stream up
Ooh,
and
baby, baby,
ready to go
it's a
before then.
wild world.
So we'll go through the. Gonna try and make it through all the time zones for North America and a little bit before that for a few hours. Start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can try and get everybody through the holiday and into the next day before we go through Noted and start doing our flavors of the year. So that's gonna be a fun one.
And don't worry, we will say Happy New Year at every time zone change while we're on.
Provided Lady Liberty is still coherent enough at this point, by the sounds of things.
Oh no, they voted X2 that I'm not drinking, so I won't be drinking.
Oh, okay. Well,
I will be passed out by the way you.
Yeah.
By the time you go on.
The moment you start the show, it's already New Year's for Echo Dub.
it'd be like, Echo
Yeah.
Dove, Happy New Year, bye.
Yeah, I mean now it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
thank
it.
It's
you.
8 p.m. yesterday. For you.
That's I guess 6 p.m. our time. It'll be New Year's for Echo Dub.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm the farthest in the past out of all of us. Because for the rest of you guys, it's about to be 9 p.m., right? It's 9:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only
Well,
quarter
let's
to
start
8
with
here.
Paul in case he's too tanked tomorrow. So I want to start with Paul. New Year's resolution. Do you have one, Paul?
Yeah, I got to lose some weight.
Oh, a serious one? Damn.
Yeah.
Ah,
I was gonna be facetious with mine.
Don't hang around with me.
I was gonna say,
Dave made me gain so much weight this past year.
just watching him eat, you gain weight. Yeah, I know. Dave, what about you? You were here early.
I'm gonna increase. I'm gonna find everyone's lost weight. No more medium pizzas, large or XL. No more club sandwiches that aren't this big. You know,
No more
Gotta
baguettes that aren't at least 4 feet long.
yeah. Go big or go home.
Yeah.
What about you, Lady Liberty, aka Cassie? What do you think? New Year's resolution?
I
She's gonna
don't do
drink more.
New Year's resolutions. I just
Okay.
don't. If I want to change something, I just do it. I don't use New Year's as an excuse to like say I'm going to do something and then just not do it like most people do, you know?
Yeah.
If I want to fix something, I just fix it. I don't wait till New Year's.
How about you, Adam? You got anything special you want to do for 2024?
More comic books.
You know what? That's not a bad resolution. It's kind of reliving
Beef
your
up.
childhood.
Beef up. I also realized that there's a couple new series that are starting in 2024 that actually pique my interest. One of them being a imagining of Thundercats, but
Oh,
it's
really?
in the old style. Like not some CGI fancy schmancy. It looks like the old series, but drawn with modern techniques. And one of my favorite artists, David Nakayama, is doing the cover for issue number 1 and 2. So I'm going to pre-order those. So that's definitely, but yeah, I want to actually buy that every month. I think like I'm going to collect Thundercats for sure. The new series. It's from Dynamite Comics. And then, I think I'm just going to keep my, childhood thing going, and I'm just going to fucking buy Spider-Man every month, the Amazing Spider-Man issues. So I'm collecting, so I have more of a focus, you know, Spider-Man, fucking Thundercats, and anything Black Cat. Because I was starting to go like, ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like Harley Quinn. Maybe I should buy a couple. And then I'm like, you know what? I gotta fucking hold this back, man. I'm gonna start going crazy. Because I want all the comics, literally. I want them all. So yeah. So being more
See-
focused with my collection.
You see that sidecar I posted, the picture of it with
did.
Spider-Man on it?
Did.
Fuck, would I love that bike. You see that?
awesome.
Do you take a close look at that bike? Got car tires all the way around, hydraulic steering. Stupid expensive. Like
Now,
that
would you want a
setup, 50
Spider-Man
grand.
or Harley Quinn on it?
Oh, I don't know. Probably Harley Quinn. Adam's creation. Yeah, for sure, man.
About you, Echo Dub, what you got a New Year's resolution?
Awesome.
Yes, making more music, making more adventures into music I maybe never released before, maybe without any beats and stuff. Yeah, that's my goal. That's all.
Mine would be similar to Paul.
Hey, Mick.
Getting healthier, getting back into shape. I can't work out like a beast like I used to, but I'm trying to work on a modified plan to make that still work. And then, kind of reliving my childhood a little bit through, like the Transformers and stuff. I don't know.
Transformers.
For some reason, it's resonating in me. Like you feeling it too, Adam. I know you are. It kind of brings you some of that joy from your childhood back. It's kind of weird
And
how it works. It makes you happy.
He did buy 2 Transformers this morning
Not for me.
for our nephew, not for him, but he did buy 2 Transformers this
I
morning.
did get
Look at my
offered,
eBay cart right now.
but I did get offered a deal on Warpath, and I might get Warpath. So
I did tell you to go ahead and get it.
Yep.
If it's one you really wanted, it was a good deal. Go ahead and get it.
I know
said.
it's just like Adam.
I told
you
you
look at
if
some
you
and they
ordered,
give you
if you ordered one for Carter, I would let you order one for yourself for Christmas. Your present was me giving you permission. Because I'm a broke ass bitch and I can't buy anything. So, whatever.
I actually got a Megatron and Optimus. He won't see this, so he won't know.
But Riley might, you dipshit.
It's okay. Then he can prepare him and get him ready to play with him. Because Riley will probably play with him more than he will.
But I changed my mind. I actually do have a little bit of a resolution. I told Tim I would try to play this stupid game that everybody loves because he wants me to get into gaming with him. So I need to get him off his ass and get it set up so I can see if it's something that I can get into before we buy stuff for me to actually do
Good.
it.
Maybe you'll actually play with me, unlike somebody else.
No, Tim yells too much. He
Cassie's
can't.
gonna be my new gaming buddy. We're gonna be in Zoom hanging out all the time, killing
I
motherfuckers, dude.
truly have to mute myself because I get
Well,
banned if I don't.
see,
Also,
Tim-
Lumi said she's catching the bug again. Like she feels like she wants to start playing MW2 again, and I was like, yes, let's fucking play again. It's been a year. I got good.
I'm really interested, although scared because of the addiction part of it. The enhancements they're making to World of Warcraft this year with the video cards. I'm tempted, but I mean, that'll suck me.
Don't do it.
You know,
you just won't have time to do. You won't have time to play it, Tim.
No, it'll suck me right in.
You have to dedicate so much time to that fucking game, dude.
You do.
It's your other life. It's your alter ego.
Yep.
It's too much. It's too much, man.
So
So I had to walk
basically,
away.
The spicy meatball.
one of these days soon, I'm going to be like, boot up your computer, do your dailies, and then we're going to sit here and boot up the Xbox. You're going to put me on one of the older games with the controller. You're going to sit here and you're going to coach me, and I'm going to start learning how to play that way.
That's a good idea.
Just play the new game on
Because
Tim's
we
account. Who
don't
cares?
have any of the games that we can play 2-player with, so
Join
unless
me
we
on
set up
Daisy.
another system.
Well, I'd have to set up on the older Xbox because all these games are made so you have to buy individual copies for everything. That's why I have multiple copies of World War II.
Yeah, and he uses the living room TV
Yes.
as the monitor for his computer, so it's not like he can play on his computer and me play on the TV.
If you
Unless
just
we
bought a
set it up on this
PS5
TV out here.
If you just bought a PS5, you can both play split screen.
He doesn't like PS, he likes Xbox.
No, the world needs less Xboxes and more tackle boxes.
No.
But we've
I prefer
decided
the
we're not
PC.
doing Xbox anymore either. We're just gonna go all PC.
This is why I play on
because
PC
Xbox
and use
sucks
a
too.
Xbox controller.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
There you go,
play,
Adam.
'cause
Adam's
it's,
got an idea.
it's the better feeling controller,
well,
man. It's
well-
just
I mean,
fits in your
personally,
hand.
I prefer PlayStation.
So what
Triggers
we're
are in the
gonna
right
do-
spots. It just feels
So
good.
she wants a PlayStation controller. Is another thing we're gonna pick up for.
Well, that's
One day we
when-
join up together, Adam.
Yeah, for sure.
one
booting
thing
it up right now.
about the PlayStation controller for me is because my hands are small and my fingers cramp up. It's a smaller controller, so it's easier for me to handle.
That's true. Oh, by the way, I hit a milestone today. So there's a problem with the resurgence thing that they have it so that occasionally you spawn alone for periods of time and don't get a team.
Oh yeah, you're not in a team. Yeah.
And I've been doing that for the last 2 days, and I took first place in resurgence, the Santa Slave resurgence today.
Yeah, because
place.
it shows, Tim. It shows how much all the fucking 12-year-olds are holding you back on your team. That's what it is.
Yeah, I came in first place on that. It's like holy, I've been coming real close, like third, but I haven't come in first yet. And today I came in first place. It's like yes, you know what that means?
Yeah.
I mean, like I took out a lot of people too. It wasn't like I was just sitting on the sideline. I was taking people out. It was a good run.
I'm on the MW3 multiplayer at the moment. I don't play the Warzone.
I'm doing a
normal
Warzone because I didn't
multiplayer.
buy the MW3 yet. I'm debating.
I don't have 3 either.
Hey,
I mean,
MW3, the
Tim-
new maps, really good.
But I'm tempted because of the fact that I actually have it like 60% unlocked for my season pass. It's like, should I? Yeah, I know.
And what did I tell you? It's
Go ahead.
on sale right now. Go ahead. You're gonna get it eventually. Just go ahead and do it. You've got all this shit for it already you can't use. Just do
On
it.
sale.
It's too bad that we're not in
What
the
kind of
same
sale,
time
though?
zone. Then I could join you easily too.
Yeah, yeah.
Squad up.
You'd
I
hate
think
it. You'd hate it,
it
5
was-
minutes in. I get really
Well,
into
that's. I play a lot of times when I do like, especially on YouTube. I play at like 4 o'clock in the morning my time, so that's like 11 a.m. your time.
Yeah. And I'm already at work.
yeah.
That work.
But maybe, yeah, should drop your gamer
Weekends,
tag
yeah.
in the chat later.
For sure.
What
Will do. Actually, I'm
I
right
can't
here.
believe, Dusty, you had a set of coils on your Addy for 1.5 years. Holy cow. Crazy. I don't think I've ever managed to have coils last more than 6 months.
Well, that's it. You get
Yeah.
using them, you don't realize that you're losing so much of the flavor. And when you change them out, you're like, wow, I've been vaping this crap for this long. Why? And you don't even think they look fine, but they're not
Yeah.
giving you the flavor they used to.
I still have a set of Duchess coils that were put in this
Ba-ding.
room probably close to 2 years ago, and it
I
still
saw.
tastes the day it did when I first got it.
Wow.
Duchess coils hold up really well.
Yeah, I wish you'd start making them again. Honestly.
I mean, as long as you take care of them and you clean them and change your wicks regularly, they hold up really well. And I'm not even good about cleaning my
I
wicks.
think one of the best ones for keeping themselves clean, they're easy to clean. I have to give Lumi credit. Those her braids, because of the way that they're made, they clean out themselves really well versus like other coils. Because
Yeah, all
there's
they
a lot
need
of
is like
pockets.
a quick, like just get them red, and then a rinse, and they're fucking like brand new for a while.
because of the way they're built.
Yeah, they have
They
little
don't-
pockets that like allow it to like burn off real easy, and like it doesn't collect as
And
easily.
it washes out real well when it hits that
Yeah.
water. Yep. Yeah. I have to give them a lot
Damn
of credit.
right.
They do last
Damn
long.
right.
Yeah, everybody.
I
have
have-
go ahead.
I have one that's been going for almost 4 years.
Wow.
Still vapes.
So everybody have a good day, and if I don't see you before next year, if you don't hop on tomorrow, have a happy New Year, and we'll yeah, I gotta put up the
See you
streams for
next
this
year.
See you next year if you're not gonna be here
Peter,
tomorrow.
baby.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Titties.
We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they can send us to the moon.